Hey everybody, Matthew and Steve here from MiniWarGaming.com, and welcome to another live Warhammer 40k Battle Report! I'll be playing my Genestealer Cults against Steve's Craftworld Eldar in the epic challenge of, did Steve bring a crappy enough list that when he beats me, he doesn't feel bad? Now, just as a format for all of this, there's a few things I always have to say. First off, this does not replace our normal 40k content. Every Friday, we have regular 40k battle reports for you, one for free and one in the vault, of course. But with this one, what we do is we have the battle report, which is free, and it will be published the following Monday after we go live every Wednesday at 1 p.m. Eastern. But we also do a pre-game show and a post-game show. And the only people who get to see the whole unedited thing are people who watch live, or after the fact, people who are mini wargamer level or higher as a YouTube subscriber, or are a silver vault member or higher as a vault member. And those get the silver members get it the following Monday, just so we have time to get it all and it processes and stuff. So if you want to help support the live stream, be a silver vault member, or sign up to any level of the YouTube subscription, whether it's micro, mini, or mega. And of course, super chat is more than welcome as well, because all of that will contribute to us doing more of this without replacing what we already do. I always want to emphasize that, because people are always like, oh, you don't do as much of this anymore. It's like, actually, we do the same amount. Now we're doing more. And we want it to be more, not replacing, because live streaming is awesome, but it's not a replacement for other battle reports. They both have their place. They're both important. I feel like I'm talking to two of my kids. You're both valuable to me, even though you're very different.
I love you equally.
And I love you equally, even though you're more annoying, or whatever. Anyways, so yes, so we're playing 2,000 points. We're not playing GT, we're playing Open War. We've already drafted the cards, so we'll talk about the scenario once we looked at the armies. And we're already deployed and ready to go. As you can see, my Genestealer Cults are deployed. Where are they, Steve? Where are they?
They judge me.
I don't know.
But I also love it.
Yeah, it's cool. And I hope it doesn't go away with their new book whenever that comes out. And then Steve just has his awesomely painted,
Thank you.
his Eldar ready to go. The
Iandin. I'm playing Iandin today.
Yes. And
How do you spell that, Steve?
Iandin.
It's Iandden.
It's D-E-N, yeah.
Yes. And I'm doing the Twisted Helix, which are the ones that have basically experimented on themselves so that they can get stronger, faster, quicker, smarter. Isn't there a song for that?
That sounds so familiar.
Okay. Smarter.
Thank you.
Oh, no, you're thinking about...
There's something else that's close to that.
Sorry.
We
go
got a
ahead.
super chat from Chris Ashworth. Thank
Thank
you
you,
very
Chris.
much. £250. Sorry, two.
2.50?
Two
Oh, like 250 pounds?
2.5 pounds. 2.5 pounds.
Well, that's still awesome.
Woo! I'm contributing. You got a little bit of fill in that.
You are, and we appreciate you.
You're not one of those. No, anyway, I'm not insulting people here. It's a quote I was about to give, and they're like, well, that'll be insulting. A non-contributing zero is the quote.
Where's that from?
It's a comedian who is talking about how everything is awesome, but nobody's happy.
Oh.
Search for that, actually. Everything is awesome, but nobody's happy on YouTube, and you'll find a clip of a
Aren't we just
comedian
get the Lego song?
where he's just like, no, everything is awesome. But whatever. And he just talks about how everything is awesome, but people are still like, they get on the plane, and the Wi-Fi that they didn't even know that they had goes out, and they're angry. Anyways, we're sidetracked.
Point out that if you're watching the re-upload, if you want to watch the 37-minute pregame show of exactly that.
It was longer than
It's the
that, by
best
the
part,
way.
man. Who cares about the game? Let's just talk.
42 minutes. It was 42
It's 42 minutes of
Oh,
pregame?
geez, we got to get into this.
No,
Okay.
no, it was 30 because the 10 minutes of pre-load. Never mind. Let's do it.
We're good. So we're going to jump into looking at the armies. You ready, Luca?
I am.
Here we go. We're going to do this movie magic here, and let's take a look at the armies.
Here is my 2,000 points of Craftworld Eldar. Today we're going to play the Iandin Craftworld. The first detachment will be a Spearhead detachment. There will be a Spirit Seer in it, and a Warlock, 3 Wraith Lords, 2 of them will have Ghost Glaives, and 3 Wraith Seers, all with D cannons. The second detachment will be a Vanguard detachment. It'll be led by a Farseer who is also my Warlord with Doom and Fortune, and the Seer of Shifting Vector Warlord trait. A second HQ in that detachment will be the other Warlock. I'll have a 10-man Dire Avenger squad. The Exarch will be upgraded with the Shimmer Shield and Power Glaive. I'll take the Exarch Power Avenging Strikes. I have a 10-man Wraith Blade squad with Ghost Axe and Force Shields, and 2 Wraith Guard squads. All of this makes up 2,000 points of Iandin Craftworld.
For my 2,000 point Genestealer Cult list, I went with the Twisted Helix Cult Creed, which gives everything except the Genestealers and the Patriarch +1 strength and +2 to their advances. For my HQ choices, I've got 3 of them. First off, my Warlord, which is the Patriarch. Now, I decided to give him a familiar so that he can cast an extra spell once per game, and also because then I can throw off some of the damage to the familiar as well. And I decided to go for the Warlord trait Bile Alchemist, which is the Twisted Claw specific one, which gives him +1 to his damage, which is kind of cool. And then I also gave them the Elixir of the Prime Specimen, which gives him more attacks and toughness and all sorts of other stuff. Normally you'd upgrade his familiar to a crouchling, but I just wanted to try something different. And then we have a Jackal Alphys, and he's got the Gift from Beyond, which upgrades his sniper rifle to do +2 to his wound rolls, which is important because normally on 6 pluses to wound, it does a mortal wound, so now it'll be on 4 pluses. And it specifically is good against taking out Psychers, because if it wounds the Psyker then takes a Perils of the Warp, so D3 mortal wounds. And then my last HQ is an Abominant, and he's out there with his Power Sledgehammer, ready to buff nearby aberrants. For my troop choices, we've got lots and lots of Acolyte hybrids. I've got 4 squads of 5 Acolyte hybrids, just naked, just their auto pistols and cult knives and all that kind of stuff. They're just there to block and to run around, maybe grab objectives, who knows what. Then we got a beefier squad of 10 Acolyte hybrids. These ones have their 4 heavy rock saws for extra damage. We got a cult icon in there to reroll ones to hit, and the leader even has a few extra stuff like a bone sword. Then in our elite slots, we can start off by looking at these awesome pure strain Genestealers. There's 19 of them, because lucky number 19. Always go with prime numbers when making your squad sizes. And surely these are better in Tyranids, which is why usually people will bring a separate detachment and make them Kraken or something, but I don't want to do that. I just want them to be part of my Genestealer Cult, even though they don't benefit from it hardly at all. And then with them, we've got more elite choices. We've got a big squad of 10 Aberrants, 8 of them with power picks, and then 2 Hypermorphs, one with an improvised weapon and one with a hammer. And then accompanying them will be a Biophagus with an Alchemicus familiar, because he'll be going around and at the beginning of the game, basically he'll inject them and give them some sort of buff. Hopefully not killing one of them in the process, which you might do, but the familiar lets him re-roll it so that it can get the one that I want. Then we've got a singular Clamavus. So he's got his little loudspeaker right there to make sure everybody moves a little faster. And it also keeps people away as well, which is nice. And then we have a big squad of hybrid metamorphs. There's 10 of them, all with metamorph claws for the extra strength, which will then stack nicely with this extra strength from the Twisted Helix, bringing them up to a nicer healthy strength. So we'll see if that actually makes a difference here. And then of course we got little gunsmith man right here. We got a Keller morph with his Liberator auto stubs, but I replaced one of them with the Relic Oppressor's Bane, which just does more damage and better AP and lets me re-roll wound rolls against characters. Then in my fast attack, we got 3 squads of Adeline Jackals, 2 of them just 2 squads of 4 with nothing upgraded, with shotguns though. And then a big squad, maxed out, of 12 Adeline Jackals and 3 Wolf Quads. The Wolf Quads all have the Adeline Incinerators, which is basically flamers. And then everybody else has shotguns as well. And then 5 of them also have demolition charges. And that way I can do that whole drive-by, throw all the grenades. There's a stratagem that lets me throw them more than 1 grenade. And they're 1-shot only. Let's see if that does any damage. It'll be nice and fun to do that. And that is my 2,000 point list of Genestealer Cults. Okay, so that's the 2,000 point armies. So let's talk about the scenario.
Yeah.
We did open war. So that's using the cards. You draw 1 card for the deployment, 1 card for the scenario, or the objective, I should say, and 1 for the twist. We do a draft where we each have a couple vetoes, so if we don't like something, we redraw. There's a couple ways to do it. You can actually show the cards, and that way you know what's coming next. I like to not show it, that way, because sometimes it's like, if you know what the next one is, it's like, oh, that's better than this one, but I would have been okay with this one. And so this...
But there's also, if you see them all, there's the game of, if I veto here, you'll veto here, but I need to veto that, I can have this
It's
scenario.
cool.
There's a whole...
They're all have their
many ways.
advantages,
Yeah.
so do whatever you like. Or just do it the way you're supposed to, which is just draw 1 of each of the cards and then hope for the best. So I'll show the deployment here. So...
from their point of view, it'll be like...
Yeah, like that. It's like that. So you can see it.
No, from their point of view, it's the way.
No, it's not. There's you over there. Craftworlds. Can you go to the overhead?
You're right.
Thank you. Okay, so the Craftworlds, they have this deployment right here. And then I have this deployment right here. So you can see the blips. That's my deployment right there. And then Steve's over there. So
Can you see the blips?
You can. They're these red blips. The objective is called Objective Drop. I'd show it here, but it just gets all Washed. That's not too bad. You know, I'll put it there. If you can read it, you can read it. If you can't, sorry.
That's pretty low.
That's
If
pretty.
you just tip it a little bit.
Gotta tip it. So there you go. It doesn't matter. There's one objective. It's really easy, actually. There's one objective, and it moves. At the start of each battle round, we roll off. The winner moves at 2d6 inches. So you get to decide the direction, just not how far. And it's up to 2d6 inches. You could leave it where it is if you really wanted to. And you start getting points from the third battle round. You get 1 victory point if you control it at the end of your command phase, and 2 if you control it at the end of the battle.
That's all that matters.
That's it. It doesn't matter how much you killed, as long as you have the objective. So if that thing swings backwards, then GG, I get to win a game. If it goes anywhere else, it's probably dead. And then our twist is hatred. If you make an attack against the closest enemy unit, reroll a wound roll of 1. So that would be shooting if you're shooting the closest thing. And we'll do it model by model.
Yeah.
Or if you're fighting in close combat, then I'm pretty sure you're always getting reroll 1s. I guess there could be a chance where you're fighting because you're within an inch or half an inch of something within half an inch, but there's like a guy right next to you, so then you wouldn't get it. But it's probably most likely if you're fighting in close combat, you're rerolling wounds of 1.
All right.
So I think that's more a buff for me, but we'll see.
The people want to know the difference between a Patriarch and Broodlord lore-wise.
Well, that's easy, actually. The Patriarch is the prime Genestealer. He's the first Genestealer to start infecting them and grow the brood. Because multiple Genestealers can show up on the same planet at the same time, but it's the most successful one. So he's the one that ends up controlling the hive, and he physically changes as he gets more followers. That's why they're so big. They started off as a Genestealer, but they physically get bigger, their brain gets bigger, they mutate and all that. They get smarter, they get stronger, all of that kind of stuff. They can actually get terrifyingly huge.
While we're doing the movement phase type stuff, it gets pretty quiet, so if you want to ask any kind of questions, by all means, think about it.
But let me finish this one, and then we'll do it. The Broodlord is basically Patriarchs who have been subsumed back into the Tyranid fleet, or created to lead a group of Genestealers. So the Patriarchs are typically a little stronger, and like if you actually look at their rules, they're slightly stronger than Broodlords as well. Okay.
All right, for the table we're playing on here, we have a table war mat, and all this terrain is made by Adam from Greenleaf Terrain. And how we're going to play today
We
is...
just bought it.
Yeah, it's actually
Just
the first
bought
game with it.
Yeah.
All of these ruin-type bunker buildings, we're going to play them as ruins without the breachable rule.
For the base part. Like you can still breach through the walls here, anywhere that makes
But you
sense.
can't just like move through like the whole bunker.
No.
The little tufts of red foliage, we're gonna play as dense, and then the pools of red liquid, we're all gonna play them as pure craters.
Yeah. So they slow you down and they provide cover.
My deployment is straightforward. I lined everything up. I got 3 of my characters over here, and the
Are all
spirits
3 of them
here-
Psychers?
all 4 of my characters are psychers, and these 3 are psychers as well. I'm
Wow.
all psychers, yes.
Yeah. That one's-
I have nothing in reinforcements. I'm just going all in. Do you have anything special to declare about deployment before?
Oh, golly.
That I would know.
Yeah, I put a ton of my guys in Deep Strike Reserve, basically. They're underground. And then the rest of them are in blips. I could tell you what they all are, but basically it's the stuff you're not going to see me deploying. I've told Steve already off camera, or when we were doing the pregame. But like my Aberrant's underground, the big squad of Metamorphs is underground, and then things to support those. So we got the Abominate and the Biophagus, and then the Kellermorph, the guy that shows up and goes blah, 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 with his says he has a third arm. Can you just put like a third arm right here, please, Steve? Thank you. Pow, 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 pow,
This
pow.
is backwards too.
Yeah, whatever. Whatever.
I could give you 4.
No, that's not a Kellermorph. It's 3. He's only part of the way to becoming awesome. I want to see Genestealers in the next one all have guns. You know, they would look so stupid. Look at us, we've evolved.
Please.
Yeah, kill shots.
So we're gonna move the objective before we find out who's going first, correct?
No, it's at the
Start of the battle round.
Second
start of the battle round, but we know who goes first before we start the battle round.
Yeah.
That's true.
So we roll off, and we've decided to use the GT rule that whoever wins the roll off must go first. So I must go first. I think I'm okay with that. I don't know. Now we roll off, and the winner moves it. Yes.
Nice. Good
Hey,
start
it
for
don't,
the
it
Genestealer
don't
Cults.
matter yet.
Boo elves. Boo elves.
Scream, Steve. I get to move it 9 inches.
Okay, I'll move it back 12 my turn.
Yeah, that's
Can't
fine.
score
That's
yet.
only
3.
That's only 3
Yeah,
inches
3.
forward. All right, here we go.
Woo.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
Uh,
I don't start scoring
it's
until the
gonna
third battle
take
round.
several turns to get there.
No, you just kill me. If you just kill me, I can't do it. It's not until the third battle round you
I
start scoring
generally did not
points.
look at your list yet.
You don't need to.
That's-
Just shoot the nearest thing. Let me just...
Just hold the trigger.
Yeah, I just feel like, oh, we suspect there's something in the bushes. Well, then torch the bush!
So basically, you now have to deploy.
Yeah, at the beginning of my movement phase, I now have to put stuff on the table. Oh boy, this will take a while.
We got a super chat from Kaldorf.
Keldor.
$10. Thank you very much.
Hey.
Just wanted to say thanks for all the great content. First time catching you guys live. Genestealer
Welcome.
Cults coming to Terra. Someone get me my flamer.
All right, so I'm just
Thank
gonna
you, Caldor.
put stuff that's coming on the table.
Yeah, you do your thing.
Ah. It's okay. It wasn't broken. It
It came that way.
Came that way.
Open war combat is quite fun, Cadia.
Oh, it's so much fun. Now, GT is great, but I get bored of it. I get bored of doing the same thing
I
over and
played
over
a
again.
lot of it recently, and I've been excited to do some open war.
Yeah, I think I just like variety. Oh, the Metamorphs aren't the one underground. It's the. Did I put the Acolytes? I did.
So
Okay.
what
Well, Metamorphs
is
are not underground.
Everybody working on who's painting, who's assembling what. I
Uh,
love to hear that kind of stuff.
I've given Matthew his command point. He's going first, so he's at 10.
Well, I haven't. Oh yeah, I guess technically I've started
Yeah.
my turn. I am going to spend it though.
Oh, okay, immediately, eh?
I'm going to put 3 more things underground. Right?
All right, what's
It
that
is
called?
It's not called Scanner Decoy.
I like it when you come in piecemeal for me.
Yeah. Yeah, it's called They Came From Below. So when I go to reveal an ambush marker, I can select up to 3 units and put them underground. So I can get way above my 50%.
Can you put your bikes underground?
If they are, yeah, anything that's not vehicles. Yeah. Yeah, they're not technically all underground.
They did it. I don't know.
They're like hiding.
They're inside the bunker, or they're yeah.
Who knows? So I'm going to do that. So I'm going to spend a command point, and I will remove. I don't know. It's just so I can just pop things up and wherever the crap I want, and it gives you less targets to shoot as well. I don't even know now if I want to do it.
Void Dragon.
I'll get back to you if I'm going to do that. Let me deploy, and then I'll decide because I can do it at any
Void
point.
dragons?
No, what's your favorite part about sci-fi high elves?
Me?
Yeah, Steve.
Not gonna lie, there's not a whole lot I really enjoy about them.
You don't like sci-fi?
Well,
Are we talking lore here?
Yeah, well, the favorite thing about Eldar, Craftworld.
There's nothing I find over. I think I love the sleek cleanness of the models.
Okay.
That's what it is. I love the models. That's why I like Eldar. And actually, you have to be a long-time MiniWarGaming fan to understand this. I was never an Eldar player. I never intended to be. But Dave went around a way picked my second army as Eldar because he wanted to do an Eldar campaign. So I fell in love with the play style. I
Yeah.
love the play style. I love super fast and mobile. I don't care about how tough things are. That's Luca's thing. Luca likes really tough,
Oh, yeah.
resilient units. Now, weirdly enough, this army I'm playing today
It's actually tough?
It's tough for a resilient army and not a fast one. But I love Eldar speed, mobility, and like my movement. Sorry, my favorite part of any miniatures game is the movement phase, and Eldar does it very well in 40k. Not this list, but the reason why I built this list is I wanted to be ready for the new Craftworld book came out. I want to have an army ready to go, and I figured Brace, while I really dig them, would be really like a low model count and fast to paint and get them done. So because I had no idea when the book was going to come out. It came out months ago, right? So I'm ready. As soon as the book comes out, I have my hand, and also I love the yellow.
You got to imagine their trait's going to be a lot more useful. Like
Yeah.
without a doubt, yeah, much better. Yeah, that's why I'm excited for the word bears. When
So I specifically crafted my Wraith Blades with Ghost Axe because the swords are better, which means in the new book the Ghost Axe will be
a
better.
bold move, Steve.
So I am going to spend that command point, but on something else.
Oh, okay.
It's I don't remember what it's called, but it lets me move 3 of the markers. So I have to still stay in my deployment. They can move up to 12 inches. So I'm going to move this one, and then I'm going to move this one, and then I don't really care about the third one. So I might come back and move a third one, because that's where I'm going to drop my Genestealers. Because I don't believe in preserving Genestealers, even though technically they're like in a Genestealer cult, they're the most valuable thing. I don't mean in the book. I mean like lore-wise. But I just
You want to get me before I get my buffs off?
don't
I mean,
want
they
no
can-
bucks.
I mean, the
my
Eldar, like
picture.
they can pack a punch with those the Wraiths, but if you take a few of them out, every dead Wraith is a huge loss
Yes.
for them. So
The only thing I am really disappointed in the Genestealer Cult Codex, besides them just being underpowered, is that the Genestealers don't benefit from the Cult Creed. Because I remember when I first opened it up and I
Oh.
first started playing it, I thought they did, and I thought it was the coolest thing. Because it let you play your Genestealers in so many different ways. You can give them 4-up invuln, because one of them gives +1 invuln. So I'm like, cool, Genestealers is
invuln's
4-up
not bad.
invuln, is cool. This Twisted Helix is +1 strength and +2 advance.
Ooh.
Genestealers can advance and charge. And I thought, that is actually super cool. Another one is like reroll hits. I'm like, yeah, super cool. And then all of a sudden I find out, no, Genestealers don't get any of this. And I'm like, but they're like the iconic thing for the Genestealer cults. So that's why everybody who plays them competitively will stick their Genestealers inside of a Tyrannid detachment. So apparently any Genestealer cults that get to a tournament are already in the final stages of the digestion,
Yeah.
and I'm just always disappointed by that.
They're
I'm like,
playing very narrative tournaments.
yeah, yeah, because it's just like, yeah, but why? Why? I'm gonna move this one back because I just don't want it to play up there, and you can't make me.
That's reasonable.
Oh no, that's not true. I am gonna move that one as far forward as I can, because I'll do my one trick first turn. Here comes the demolition charges.
They hit on 4s.
Well, not if the Jackal Alphys looks at you funny.
That's fair.
Then I can make them 3s so that when you use, I know you have a reactive stratagem.
Okay, there are 2 possibilities. Matthew has a fantastic turn 1 he rolls really well and wins. The other possibility is it doesn't do enough, and you got too close.
That's
Yep.
fair.
But this is how you play the Genestealer Cults without worrying about if you're going to win.
Yeah, fair.
Like if you're at a tournament, GT is totally different.
No,
right?
okay, so
Totally
there isn't. If you're playing a GT,
Oh wait.
you're not going to bet on the Genestealer Cults, but they can definitely do some.
No, they can come out of left field 100%.
Yes.
Well,
because they pull it because GT isn't like it's a.
Well,
it's a
they do stuff that you don't expect.
Yes.
And we've got a super chat from Max Wolf, $5. Thank you very much. So, Matt, are you saying that Genestealer should be allowed to, in fact, take Spine Fist for some DACA?
Oh no, I don't necessarily think that they should also be able to have guns.
Can you imagine that?
Well, you have your hybrids for that, right? Let the hybrids take the guns. It's more I'm just thinking that they should be affected by the cult creed. But they're already wonky enough looking models. I don't think you want to put guns in their hands.
Oh, there's so many bikes, dude.
This is one squad. This is one squad. It's a maxed out squad. Lots of demolition
Wait a
charges.
second. What's the range on the grenade?
6s.
So there's
They move 14.
It's very unlikely that all of them throw the same target.
No.
So they
20 inches.
No, because they block themselves, right?
No, they're just gonna go. Right
Can they
now,
all-
I'm already in range.
So you have to, if you go after them, you can get all of them within 6 of them.
Yeah.
I don't think they'll like choke themselves up.
No, if I just go in a straight line like this, I get within 6.
Yeah, but like he is not within 6.
No, I've only got 5 grenades.
Oh, I thought
So-
your model did. Oh,
Okay,
gotcha.
no. All of them can throw grenades,
But you only buy.
but only 5 demolition charges can be thrown.
Gotcha.
The stratagem specifies that. Otherwise, you'd see people put demolition charges on all of them,
Yeah.
and they'd go up
Gotcha.
and they'd hurl them all at you.
Okay, can I tell you something? I had this thing of like, okay, all of them are gonna throw a demolition charge at me, and I was still gonna be fine.
No, it's gonna be 5 of them, and then 3 flamers, and then a crap ton of shotguns.
Yes.
There are gonna be so many shotguns coming your way. Now, my Alphys would like to be within 12 inches of them, and like to have line of sight on one of your snipers, or I should have swapped this around, but I'm not doing it
Go
now.
ahead.
No, I'm not doing it. It's taking
Oh,
too
you need
long.
them, and I get you. I'm with you.
No, it takes too long. Did I put too many? 4, 8, 12. I did. This is from another squad. Okay, so now the other one's jobs are just to survive. So basically, if you're not familiar with this, what I have to do is I have to put one model within an inch of the marker, and then the rest of the models have to be within 6 inches of that first model. But I can't go within 9 inches of the enemy, so that kind of counters the whole like when you're coming forward, and I can't go outside of my deployment zone. So I can't use it to hop outside. So you can actually see where my line for my deployment zone is because of this.
But if you have an army of just turn 1 charges,
I can't believe the Eldar didn't see those 16 bikes right there.
We,
They hadn't turned them on yet.
we have bad eyesight. We're all raids.
Abstract the battlefield, all right? Dirt's not all flat. They had put like tarps and camo over top of them.
We all agreed to line up right here in a straight line and stop.
You're marching in. Like, where's the objective, guys? Beep boop. I don't know, but I got a whole bunch of stuff in my scanners. Beep boop. All right, and these are the last 3. 1, 2, 3. There.
And how much more do you have in reinforcements?
My other half of my army.
Oh, there's only half.
Yeah, but
Actually, I have more than half my army in reinforcements right now.
oh, because he popped the stratagem to manipulate that. Did you spend an additional CP for that, or
You know,
just-
I actually didn't do that stratagem. I
Yeah.
didn't end up doing it.
Yeah, because you said you're
So
going.
I said I was going to do that. So I have about half my army in reserve.
Yeah.
Is it that in that box over there?
There's 2 boxes over there. Yeah.
I'm gonna cut and cross. I just want to take a peek of what we have.
Yeah. Well, I've got a few close combat squads, and then just some throwaway stuff.
So you have
as well.
nothing good. I gotcha.
Hey, that's hurtful.
The aberrants are scary, but the other guys just ain't.
Well, yeah, actually, the MiniWarGaming could surprise you. They're nice high
They would
strength,
have to.
and they have a lot of attacks.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, they're
Really?
elite. They're elites. They're not troops.
Salty Tab Iraq was
Oh.
funny.
It's an elite squad. This is the
have I ever fought against them?
no. I never bring them, but
Okay,
I thought this time I
interesting.
want to. They're just basically hybrids, but souped up. They get an extra attack. They have access to a stratagem to get even more attacks, and they're high strength between their huge claws and the twisted helix. I think they're strength 6 or 7. They're at least strength 6. They might be strength 7. I'll have to look that up because I never bring them. Okay, so
Ready to do this?
that's the beginning of my movement phase. So technically I had my command phase first, and I got my command point. But I don't have any command phase stuff to do, especially because nothing's on the table. And now I actually have my movement phase. Okay?
Let's do this.
All right, let's do this. Let's do the easy one first. These guys I don't have to measure.
Aggressive. This game will be over fast and hard.
You know what? Every Genestealer Cult game I play is usually done by turn 3. And either I've brutally destroyed my opponent.
Remember, I don't have the firepower to do that. Maybe I do. I don't know. Maybe I do.
Well, you got the series are pretty good. Now, we have Daniel wondering, when are you going to whip out that Hierophant there, Matthew? The big guy.
The huge one?
Yeah.
What?
Probably.
I want to.
That hasn't seen play since 7th
That,
edition.
that thing's got to be 2,500 points, right?
No, it's only 800 something points now.
Oh!
They dropped it significantly. It used to be 2,060.
Are you telling me it's cheaper than a Stompa?
Is it? Is it 800
No,
something
Stampa's
points?
like 690 or something.
No,
680.
it's not. It's
Because you
800.
can't bring 3 Stampas and then 2,000. You're over by like a few points if you bring 3 Stampas in a 2,000 point game, I believe.
You know what? He's going to get into
It's
cover.
-2 movement.
I know.
Okay.
They move 14.
I know. I
move
just-
14. They move 14.
I missed Danger Strain.
But they have the skilled rider special rule.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and which in their case it's -1 to shoot them. That's what they changed it to.
Cool.
Because they're like, you can't hit us on these very hard to actually maneuver vehicles, like bikes. Seriously. All right.
So if you don't kill them, the hero can intervene 6 inches.
Do they really?
No.
Good. Is there anything heroic?
I can't-
Did I get within heroic?
No,
intervene?
you're fine. I would tell you if you did.
Okay.
I can't not lie.
Oh, that's good.
just
That's not a
make-
bad trait. You say that disappointedly. Like, I can't.
No,
lie,
no.
man.
What I mean is I always do it. Like there's gonna be like, at least 6, 7 more times throughout this game. I'm gonna make up a rule.
I'm going to advance my patriarch. No.
First.
I'm going to do
Are
the
you sure about that?
Well, because he'll get out of the way of the
Yeah,
Gene
but-
Stealers.
If you
Gene
just-
Stealers. All right, that's all right. 11 inches.
Man, relax, Matt. There's no pressure on you.
There is no pressure on me. I actually agree with that. This is all on you, Steve.
I can't be the guy that loses the Genestealer
It's like
Cults.
losing to a little kid.
Hey, I've done that plenty.
Okay.
I had this game years ago in the old building. A game against a kid. He was younger than 10. He was 9 or 10. It was a Saturday game. He gets dropped off. We start deploying. I'm making like a goofy Space Marine list because he's playing Orcs in 7th edition. I'm like, okay, I'll play that a little bit. He beat me in 2 turns.
Did he have the lucky stick?
I don't even remember. I just remember like
Patriarch.
everything
Also
hit.
advancing
I
3.
couldn't make a 3-up or 2-up armor save. It's
I'm not
forever on the internet.
comfortable with this advance. I'd like to be a little closer, but
I believe in him.
if they fail the charge, then they're really nothing. Okay, the rest is pretty straightforward. We're just gonna hide, like our lives depend on it.
No, this is true. These 3 mauls can fire out of line of sight.
What's the range?
24 inches.
And what's the strength? How many shots?
D3, strength 10.
Blast?
Yes.
Dang, that actually.
Are these 6 minutes what?
No, they're 5-man, but
Okay.
they're just. There's only 5 of them, and so even if
Yeah.
because you're minimum. Oh no, you're still just D3 shots. So you'll probably kill like 2 of them on average. One, but you got like 5 of them.
3 of them have it.
Oh, the other ones have like lances or
Yeah,
something.
big shoulder
Yeah.
gun guys, the Psyker ones.
24
Ones with
inches.
the
How
spears.
far do they move?
6 to 8.
Can you be more specific?
I literally can, yes.
6, 24. Well, we don't have to be to the objective yet, so we'll just play the super safe. We'll have bikes fly over here. Remember, I have +2 to my advances, so I can just say they're advancing and give them 2 inches
move
extra, and 3 inches. They move 8?
8.
Okay, well, they're obviously not coming this way,
You don't know.
so they can basically get up to there. All right, well, I'm just going to move everything back. So I'm going to declare they're all advancing, I'm just going to roll a 1 for each of their advances, give them 3 inches extra.
Sure.
Because I don't need to move them very far.
Yep.
So, what's the maximum range of any of your guns?
36 on the other Wraith Lords.
The lance kind of
Yes.
shots?
There's also a hidden gun you don't see on there. There's a Star Lance on each one of them as well. Star Cannon.
Okay.
They're both 36 inch range.
These guys will come back this way instead.
Some with strength 12 on something, Steve.
Is it strength 12? for
Something.
that?
Well, I don't know. Did they?
You know what? That actually sounds right. It
Yeah.
might be strength 12.
Okay, there's my army. Well,
It's
haha.
a little weird because
We're drawing you in.
The chat's behind a little bit, so I can't remember.
The chat's got 5 to 10 seconds behind. So.
Yeah.
No, it could get to 30 seconds. Yeah, sorry. It's heavy D3 strength 12.
Oh,
Them-
strength 12, Steve.
Makes a difference.
I'm toughness 3, so now you're only 4 times instead of 3 times.
That should auto wound. If you're 4 times higher,
Yeah, I should. They still have to hit, though. Yeah, it should be like twice as high as 2+, 3 times as high. I'm sorry, you're just dead. It doesn't matter how many wounds you have.
That should ignore feel no pains or ignore damages. All right,
Okay.
you go to the second phase.
I do actually. Those guys, do they have any guns? The
They have
guard?
no guns.
No guns, so I don't have to mass hypnosis them. So I am going to attempt to Might from Beyond from the
Okay.
Patriarch. He knows Might from Beyond, mass hypnosis, and then of course. Oh, where's his little? I forgot his little buddy.
Is there a little homie?
He's got a little buddy. He should have a little familiar.
Incoming little familiar, guys.
Yeah.
One little homie.
Yeah, there he is.
We're doing Might from Beyond. That gives more attacks and everything.
+1 strength and +1 attack.
Yeah.
The strength won't matter because you're toughness 6, because I'll go from 4 to 5, because I don't benefit from the Twisted Helix +1 strength, but the extra attack on them is great. I fail. Frick. How much do I care?
A command point's worth, probably.
No, you understand, I'm desperate for my command points.
Oh, you are?
Yeah,
Ooh.
I need 6 command points throughout this game just for a certain tactic. I'm going to be using a command point when I throw their things. The extra attack, is it worth it? I'll probably get like 10 of them in there, so it'd be like 10 extra attacks. If it was strength and attack that mattered, I would totally reroll that. I'm not going to reroll that. I am desperate for my command points.
Wow. Okay.
Damn.
That's how desperate I
How
am.
many more
Do you
second
need
powers
like
do you have?
an even number or like?
He only cast 1.
That's all you have?
He knows Mass Hypnosis and Smite.
I was gonna stop it anyway,
Well, why don't you go roll
Do
a
you have an
hypothetical?
automatic
for
stop?
me. Roll a hypothetical.
but he failed. I hypothetically also failed.
Yeah, there
You
we
don't
go.
get any
See,
pluses,
I
right?
get rerolls.
That's
No.
for Luca, by the way. I like hypotheticals.
Thank you.
I must know.
So you were just waiting for me to waste my command point.
I literally had no idea how many Slayers you had. Well, I figured usually actually
He's the only one.
but I know how many spells you can cast or
One.
powers you can manifest.
I can once per game cast a second one as long as his pet familiar is alive. That's what the familiar does.
Gotcha.
And it's also a couple.
Not
of
worth doing right now.
To do a second power?
Yeah.
It would be Smite or Mass Hypnosis.
Got it.
Mass Hypnosis could be okay. The real power of Mass Hypnosis is to turn off Overwatch, because a
Okay,
unit that's
that's
effective, but it's also -1 to hit. So it's nice for that reason. But like I said before,
I'm already -1 hit in melee anyway.
why?
I have a weapon that's -1 to hit.
Oh, so you have nothing to give you plus to hit?
Yeah, I do, but not now. That's like powers.
Oh, okay.
And
Yeah.
buff up my plus to hit.
Yeah, so it's not worth it. If I was about to charge a bunch of flamers, Mass Hypnosis, yes, all the way. No, I'm not going to do anything else. All right, so shooting phase.
Mm-hmm.
Here, I will spend a command. Actually, first off, at the beginning of the shooting phase, he's going to look at them menacingly.
Ooh.
Yes, for sure.
So he basically, the Jackal Alphys in the beginning of the shooting phase, I can look at a unit that's within 36 inches and line of sight. It's called Priority Target Sighted. Select an enemy unit visible, 36. Until the end of this phase, I get +1 hits for units within 6 inches of him or bikes within 12 inches of him. So,
Well, I'm trying to decide right now whether it's worth.
well, you don't have to tell me yet, because I have to tell you if I'm going to use my grenade thing. I'm going to use my grenade thing. It's called Extra Explosives.
you are.
1 command point, Luca.
One command
One
point.
command point.
Down to 8 for Matthew.
And basically, when I go to shoot, up to 10 models can use grenades, but only 5 of them can use.
Yeah, someone
demolition
caught that
charges.
earlier, but I figured you were gonna read it and find it.
Yeah. But whatever. It's not like, oh no, I can't throw as many frag grenades. Like my shotgun is just fine. So we're gonna have the leader and these 4. I actually accidentally paid for 6 demolition charges, so I think you'll see one more guy with demolition charge, unless I accidentally put him on the other squad.
I have what 6 command points. Is 2 command points worth it for lightning fast reflexes right now?
And that's -1 to hit. So I'll go back to hitting on 4s rather than 3s.
Yeah. And
Was
is,
it
how
reroll
many
one?
shots is the grenade?
D6 shots.
Per grenade and strength 8.
Yeah.
Like the squad.
Really, I wish I had swapped this because they're blast, and so the unit over there would get hit.
They
more.
have a 4-min.
And what do they have?
That's
Hey, we
nothing.
got a super chat from Kate T. Could that be Kel'Thuzad? £5. Steven Dork the Goblin / Beastman. Respect my army, bro. Respect my army, bro. Steve against Beastman. Also, I am putting my Luzim in on square basis because of the Warhammer Armies project.
Awesome, brother.
I love that we're converting people. Get back in the game, everyone. Get back into fantasy.
And thank you very much for the super chat. That is much appreciated. What was I about to look up? Nothing of importance. Okay.
I think they're dead. I'm not going to bother spending 2 command
Okay.
points. I'm not going to waste it.
So 1 command point. You already docked that. Oh yeah, I was double checking. I did read the Jackal Alpha is +1 to hit, not rerolls to hit, right? That's what I also doubted myself for. Yeah, +1 to hit rolls. That's what I thought. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna throw 5 of the demolition charges at them because they're all within 6. I'm gonna have 3 clearance incinerators also fire at them. It's just like 3. I think they're like heavy flamers, and then everybody else is gonna fire their shotguns, including these 3, because they have more than one weapon. So shotgun, 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 and then all these will be shotguns. Now, any shotgun that's within 6 inches will get strength 4 instead of 3, which actually matters because you're toughness 6, right? So that one shotgun, these 2 shotguns I'll throw separate.
Instead of
Yeah, but I'm going to start with the blowing up things. How many wounds do they have each, by the way?
3.
Okay, all right.
I'm pretty confident you got the whole squad.
We'll see. We'll see. Okay, so 5d6 shots for the grenades. Beep, 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 beep.
Hey!
That's a little above average.
By like 1.
1.5.
Yeah, 1.5.
1.5. All right,
I'll take it.
19 shots.
I think you spent a CP and reroll one of those ones.
Nope. I'm not spending command points on reroll, Steve. Unless it's a charge with those Genestealers. Because if they don't charge, I'm not going to be mad because I'm already expecting to lose. So that'll just be how I lose.
You can do some serious work to me right now.
I can if I make that charge. 19 shots.
It's like a 4-inch charge, man.
I know. And I'll fail it somehow. 3s to hit. Not bad. Looks
How many
about
threes you
average.
got? 2 3s.
You would have, yeah,
100% was a good right call.
2 command points, yeah. These will be strength 8, so they're 3s to wound. Not bad. That is 5, 10 of them. I bet you would like to know the armor piercing value of that.
Well,
I want to say it's -2 d3 damage, but honestly,
Yeah, these things do quite a bit of damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They pretty much pick a thing.
but they're one shot only.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So even if I survive after all of this, these are demolition charges. They're -3 d3.
That's what I thought. Yeah, they were quite good. Yeah.
6s.
Not bad.
I made 3.
So that's 7 of them.
And there are 3 wounds each on the race.
No, yeah. So I actually have to roll these separately.
Yeah.
Obviously. So d3. So the first one's dead with 2 of the dice. Second one's dead with 2 of the dice.
That was 2. Oh, 2 dice.
Yeah, with 2 of the dice. I'm keeping track of it. I got 3 left. There we go. That's 3 dead. 4 dead.
Ooh, you want to roll it?
Somebody else reroll. No, I'm not rerolling it, man. Because I still have the shotguns. And
Hey, a shotgun.
are you talking about rerolls? There is a stratagem I should have declared. No. I don't think I'll care about the stratagem. Oh, it's from the other book.
There's some about rerolling 1s to hit or something. Rerolling 1s somewhere. I don't know.
Yeah, there is a rerolling 1s to hit.
It said reroll 1s. I'm not too sure. It's pro wop.
No.
Reroll 1s to wound because I'm the closest.
Oh yeah, the twist. The
Oh,
twist.
I didn't check that.
Yeah.
I forgot. I didn't think of it. I forgot.
You're right. Reroll 1s to wound.
Yeah.
Did they have any 1s, anybody?
There's. I mean, Matt says there's like 3 probably, but I don't know.
Okay, well I'll take 2 then. 1 more. Give me a 6-up save. Okay, so that one
Has
guy has
2
2
left?
wounds left. Now he's dead.
Yeah.
Thank you. I did forget about that.
Yeah. I'll try. I was focused on this. I was trying my best to keep.
No, remember it's delayed, so
Yeah.
you'll get notified of things long after we do it.
Yeah, that was good. Like you can't get better than that.
Yeah, see, I can
Um,
get like +1 to the wound rolls of the flamers and stuff, but I'm obviously I wasn't going
You
to do
have
that here.
Wi-Fi?
Do I have Wi-Fi? Is it still down?
It says it's up, but I can't connect.
Well, no, Josh came in and did that 29 minutes ago. So still don't have the one camera then. That's okay.
Well, at least-
We'll play with more around the overhead thing that we're
At
going
least
to
you don't have to worry about rolling
I've
any
been
more
using
dice.
that quite a bit. It's
Yeah.
actually quite nice.
I'd be watching.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're done there.
Well, I'm going to snipe you.
Yep.
Sniper's going
I
to
have a
snipe.
character there.
Yeah, I'm going to snipe the character.
Do
Now,
it to it.
now it's a heavy weapon and I moved, so I'm going to be hitting, I believe, on 4s now. I'm going to roll. If I roll 3, I'll look it up. 4, that's definitely a hit. And then the strength, I believe, is only 4. Yeah, but I get +2 to the wound roll. What's your toughness? 3?
Yeah.
So I'm wounding on 2s, but more importantly, this is the more important part. If I roll a 4 or higher, then you suffer perils of the warp.
Okay.
Now,
Wild.
I think you also take a mortal wound.
Interesting.
This is. Well, it's been several months since I played these, so I apologize that I don't have all this stuff memorized. I used to have the Genestealer Cults stuff just solid because. Oh yeah, it's right because it keeps the same thing. Okay, yeah, I got it right here. Add to the rune rolls. Oh no, he doesn't take perils. I'm thinking of the Sanctus,
I was gonna say I didn't think it was that guy,
but
but
he'll still take a mortal wound. So I'm looking for a 4+, but 2+ will also work. A 1, of course. He's not the closest. I'm not- No, it's
That's
not worth
only
it.
wound rolls, anyways. I think.
That was the wound roll.
Oh, that
that
was
was
the wound
that
roll.
was
Oh, yes.
Are you sure you don't want to CP it?
Yes. At maximum, I could do 4 wounds to him. How many wounds does he have?
Something about only the Sanctus doing something, but you may.
Yes, I just said that. The Sanctus only does that. That's what I was getting confused by. The Sanctus causes a Perils of the Warp on a Psyker, which is just D3 mortal wounds on top of that. That's assuming you take at least 1 wound. Okay, so that's all my shooting, because nobody else is in range, and all the shotguns I declared him as a... I should have declared anything else into the other ones, but they wouldn't do anything anyways. So let's charge. Genestealers are going to declare a charge against your Ghost, your Wraith Guard. Wraith Blades.
With blades? Yeah, okay. Go ahead. I had no Overwatch.
Hey, I made the charge!
Oh boy.
Woo!
It looks like the Genestealer Cults are going
What
to do quite
happened
a
to
bit
the
of
camera? Why is
damage
my
right
head getting
away.
cut off?
Sorry?
Look at that screen.
What the heck?
One of them got shifted. All right, does your big guy, does anybody here,
Nobody you need to worry about. I have to pick something.
Oh, okay.
and who are the ones that can fall back and shoot?
The ones with guns.
So these ones over here, but not the big guy?
Correct.
All right. You know what? I'm going to actually... Coherency will be interesting here, because I want to leave enough space for the base of the Patriarch to get through, which I can. Okay, good. It's 2-inch coherency in this game. So we're going to put a few like this. Those will be the ones from the back, though. I'll get my 2 rows, essentially. Oh, yeah, easy. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. So these ones are actually in coherency because they're within 2 inches of at least 2 models, obviously. So our link is right there. Patriarch will then declare a charge into the same unit. He's going to get nice and cozy into that spot. And he makes it with a 5-inch charge. Let's check. Probably not, actually. 3. Oh, just made it. He's just within an inch. If this was Age of Sigmar, he would have failed. Familiar, we'll go with him. Look at that tidy little combat. Where's our action cam right now? And we need it.
Well, I'm having overhead
I know we're having Wi-Fi issues.
Yeah.
That should be hopefully fixed by next week. I have a funny feeling that charging those big guys... Is that a unit of 3?
No.
They're individual?
Yeah.
I think they're characters, though, for hero conventions.
No, they're not anymore.
Oh, none of them are, eh? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
You know what? What the heck? The squad of bikes will declare a charge into... Is that a Spirit Seer?
Yes, it is.
And Buddy right in front of him.
Want to do it?
You want Overwatch?
No.
9
Oh, wow.
inches.
Also 9. Okay.
Yeah, because I'm all +1 strength, so they're actually strength 4.
Ooh.
Unfortunately, the ones that are out in front are the worst to fight because the ones in the back have cult knives, so they have an extra attack. So what I'm going to try to do is bring these ones to the side.
Yeah.
And oh, hold on, the leader is good. Let's get him in there.
And you just engage the axes?
Yes,
Chad. That's fun.
Chad is great. It's fun watching this.
I love sitting back there.
Yeah,
That's like playing, so.
got to do a bit of both. The job. Yeah, we're gonna be like this somehow. I don't know. I don't know if this is a good idea. I still got a pile in, so I can fix any of my mistakes.
It's a powerful triangle formation.
Yeah, it's the wedge. we were watching some
The
old.
Plutonian Lance.
We were watching some old movies. Okay. Woo. Wait, that was a bad idea. Now he doesn't have lookout, sir.
Yeah, he's totally fine.
You can.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna chain a few back. 3 inches, because I can't get them all into combat anyways. As long as I maintain my coherency. My coherency. You like that? All right. There we go. Now I got lookout, sir. You know, I'm gonna pile in out of it somehow. I'm gonna forget. All right. That's it. That's it. So let's go to the fight phase. I'm gonna start with the Genestealers.
Yep.
Obviously, because I don't want you to interrupt right there.
Oh, before you do that, I want to see if I have to declare my relic now.
I have nothing to
Oh,
declare.
like a starter phase, but like
Except I hope you die.
Yeah, right now. Okay. Oh, how many attacks are coming at me? After you pile in?
4 each.
How
So
many
you're
think
looking
you
at 40, 50 maybe. Depends. I'm going to pile in. I'm guessing I'll be able to get 14 of them in, so it'll be 40, 56 attacks maybe.
And you're hitting on 2s, 3s,
2s because the Patriarch's with them.
and you're wounding on
5s.
2s and 5s.
6s are AP -4 instead of -1.
Okay.
But what's your save and your invuln? It's 3
I
plus
have
4.
3 or 4 up, so it's gonna be 4 up across the board.
Right. So
There's
regardless of
1 damage.
1 damage each. That's why Might from Beyond getting the extra. That would have been an extra 14 attacks.
I will use my Citronome of Aandon.
It's a 1 use only thing for your
Yes.
relic. So no command points.
Yes.
And it gives you +1 to all your saving throws.
It does none of that at all.
What is it?
It doubles my attack characteristics.
Oh, so you're going to go for a...
Yeah.
Okay. I get it. Because you have a stratagem that gives you +1 save, is that right?
No, I have a psychic power. that I want to
so
put on them for
so
plus 1 save.
And that works with your invulns as well
Yeah,
because they never
yeah.
errated it, which
Now,
they should.
I highly doubt it.
Yeah, that'll be
that'll
Jinx-
go away.
100% protect and jinx will be changed,
Yes.
probably.
Okay, so
Maybe not,
might
maybe
not.
not jinx, but protect probably will be to be only armor saves.
That,
Or it'll say cap at 4 up.
yeah, one of those
that's fair.
two.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, other things
Yeah.
do a buff invulns.
Or protect might just give a 4 up invulnerable save.
yeah, I got
a lot
exactly
of
what I
other
thought.
armies do that now too.
14 of them are in.
Yeah.
14 of them are in, which means I have 14 times 4 attacks, because if there's at least 10 Genestealers, they get plus 1 attack, and they got 3 base. So we got a lot of dice coming your way. So I'm going to do these 28 at a time.
I would like to all-out defense.
Unfortunately, wrong game.
Wrong game, Steve. For a moment there, I'm like, oh yeah. I'm like, wait, stop. You had me for like a
Yeah,
millisecond.
because you're like, I want an all-out attack.
I'm already hitting on 2s. All right, so this should be 28 dice, unless I lost count while I was doing it. If I did, I hope I have more than 28. This is half the attacks.
Naturally.
14, yeah, 28. It's 14 times 2, 4, so this is 14 times 2.
2s and 5s, no shenanigans, no re-rolls, 2s and 5s.
Because you got the 3-up armor, I could switch to their Scything Talons and reroll 1s, but then I would lose my...
You already roll ones to wound.
Yes.
Because of the thing.
Because you're the closest. But what I'm trying to say is if I did Scything Talons, I lose my AP, but I get to reroll 1s to hit. But because you're 3-up, 4-up, if you were a 3-up invuln, then I'd be like, yeah, Scything Talons, reroll everything. So 2s to hit. So we failed 5 of those. None of the numbers matter. Like 6s don't matter or anything like this because you're 4-up invuln, so I'm a base AP -1 anyways. So this will just be 5s to wound, rerolling 1s.
Because they're the nearest.
Oh goodness, you're not going to die at all, are you? That's a good roll, but I just realized in my head now how many of these I'm going to actually do.
Are you using Rending Claws?
They are.
Yeah, good AP on the 6s.
Doesn't matter. He's a 4-up invuln.
Oh, yeah.
So we've got, can't keep this, oh, no,
more.
9. We got 9 so far. If you want to grab 9 dice and throw those, you can and make me really sad.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
4 up. I lose
2 of them. Huh.
That's huge. That's big.
Yeah. If I can do that again, I'll be happy, actually. Choose to hit, because we still have the Patriarch, and he can actually do some work.
You're getting overrun by Genestealers there, folks. The
But you can
bugs are
also
going in.
interrupt.
More important than anything, these are delaying the movement more on these.
As long as he
these
doesn't
raids.
just slaughter me right now.
Yeah.
That's the only issue.
I guess there's that.
This is 5s to wound. Reroll 1s. I'm going to reroll this one first because it's a little cocked. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4,
You're
5,
back up
6,
a little bit, Matt, when
7,
you're rolling.
8.
Yeah. You're
9.
There you go.
I got 9
Absolutely.
more. So I did the same. Can you do the same, Steve? Or worse? You can do worse. Only those 2. Hey, you did the same.
Ooh.
No, you did worse.
I did worse.
I just killed 2 more and took a wound off another one.
I mean,
Hey, you know what? If
these
this
are
was-
your screening rays.
So you know what's the fun part though? If these were Tyranids, I could pay 3 command points to fight again at the end of the fight phase.
I would
wait,
like to spend 2 command points to interrupt.
2 command
Oh,
points.
come on, let the Broodlord do his thing, man.
Oh, no.
The Patriarch.
We're down to 4 command points for the Eldar.
Already?
Okay.
Where'd you spend the rest of the command
He
points?
blew them all in the beginning because he doesn't know his stratagem, so he uses them all.
So he's just like, if I use them now, then nobody knows that I don't know my stratagems. So I gotta check. I think I have a, if I die, I get to fight
So
stratagem.
one of my ghost acts are going to roll separately because he gets to reroll 1s to wound.
There's been a few questions from Matthew in the chat. I just want to address them. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
ask them on Steve's turn so that we can progress with this turn. And then when Steve's moving, Matthew can answer those questions. I got them all up in my noodle. I got them all memorized.
All in your
Don't you
noodle?
worry.
Okay. So the one ghost axe that's rerolling 1s to wound is sitting on 4s.
Who are you attacking right now?
Oh, sorry. Lots going to the Patriarch. That guy's not. The rest are going to the Patriarch.
Okay. Dang it! I don't think I do have a fight when I die thing.
And I'm wounding on 3s. Yeah, you can save 1 wound.
This is on the Genestealers?
No, this is on the Patriarch.
Oh, really?
I have to do 1 separately because he was closest to get to reroll 1s to wound. The rest don't get to reroll 1s to wound because they're closer to the Genestealers.
Luke, are you muted while you're talking? But are you muted while you're talking to Josh?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, I am muted. Don't worry.
But we can still hear you if you're talking loudly. So talk quietly over there, please.
1, 2.
So sorry. So you're doing all your attacks against the Patriarch first.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I should decide this before you keep going because attacks are done 1 at a time. How many damage is it? I failed.
Where
I do have +1 wound because of my
axe
relic.
is D3.
All right, I'm gonna let that one through. Then I'm not gonna re-roll it.
Okay, so I owe you 1 roll of damage. We continue hitting on 4s.
Yeah, I've got 7 wounds because of my thing, and I'm toughness 6, by the way,
Yeah, I'm trying to change that. So 3's a wound.
Well, he's T6. Oh, because he's got the.
because I gave him the 1 upgrade.
That's
So
true.
give me 7 more saves at maybe 3.
Oh, well, the AP doesn't matter. Which is a 5 up invuln. Hopefully they buff him in the next thing.
I believe. Oh no. Oh.
So 5 of them get through. No, sorry, 6 of them with this one. Hold on. No, sorry, 5 of them with that one. They're D3 each, so he's most likely dead. Yeah, I can't waste a reroll here. Well, actually, oh, sorry. They're all 2 or higher? Okay, doesn't matter.
Yeah, they're all.
Oh wow, that's a great roll, then.
Yeah,
13.
so he's dead. Even I was going to say because I can put some on a familiar first.
Oh.
But even if I took the 3 and put on the familiar, it's still 3, 3, 2, and 2, and he's dead.
Oh, she have one of those armies that has to roll one at a time?
Only until that familiar is dead. Because if I
Yeah.
put a wound on him, I can't put any more wounds on the familiar. So you kill him, and another reason that you bring this guy as part of the Tyranids is because they have a fight when they die stratagem. There's so many reasons why people
Oh.
don't bring these in Genestealer Cults. Now, the Patriarch in Genestealer Cults is fine. He's good. But there's just so much. Unless I'm missing it, I've looked through. And if there is a stratagem to fight when I die, I am going to declare it right now. That way, if I find it later, I can go back and do it.
Ah, smart.
I have 1 wound on a Genestealer.
That's it.
Yep.
You managed to get them all on him?
I got. No, this guy couldn't.
So you only had 4 of them on him then.
No, he was sitting right there.
Yes.
I had these 5.
Also, that guy was within half an inch as well?
Oh, him.
Yeah. So you had 4 of them that can attack then.
He was in half an inch of the Genestealer. She's back to him.
So you had 2 of them within half an inch of him.
Oh, gosh. Sorry, yes.
Yeah, because if you only had 1, then you only had you
Yeah.
were down, and I could have survived it. Sorry, only 1 got onto the Genestealers?
Yeah.
Do you have any Spirit Seers in your list anywhere, Steve?
Yeah, he's over here.
Yeah, 1
He's
Genestealer
not
dies.
nearby for anyone who's curious.
1 Genestealer dies.
Because he hands out the reroll ones to.
Yeah.
You, I guess. I don't know, it doesn't matter. If I could fight again, I don't know if I would. Well, that sucks. The Patriarch didn't get to go. He had all sorts of buffs.
Oh, I hate that.
Yeah, he had +1 damage, he had +1 attack, he had +1 toughness, he had +1 wound. And then, of course, he's the Patriarch, and so he just gets to do all sorts of damage.
But
I'm desperate. I'm like, do they not have a fight when they die strategy?
that's like 7
neutered
raids.
my
8?
big unit.
Is it 8? How many raids did you lose that turn?
I lost 4.
Only. Well, I mean, between both units.
Oh, I lost 9 that turn.
Yeah, that's huge.
Yeah.
That's big.
Yeah, I think I did
Yeah.
okay. So you
Yeah.
interrupted, so now I can come back over here. So we're going to try to do some. How many wounds on the Spear
I
Steer?
think it's only 4.
Okay. Well, I'm going to pile in like this, and I'm going to try to take advantage of their humongous bases. Yeah, I can't get more than 3 on there.
There's
So-
something about unquestioning loyalty. Your strains.
Oh, I forgot. Thank you. I can pass off the wounds to the Genestealers.
Oh wow.
I'm doing that.
On what?
They have a bodyguard kind of. They take. wounds
Yes,
for him.
you're right. Unquestioning loyal. How did I forget that? Where are you, buddy?
I didn't even know Pure Strains had that. That's wild, dude.
No, the Patriarchs don't have it. No. Why does he not have it? The Magus has it. The Primus has it. Basically, it's like a 4-up pass-off wounds. The Patriarch doesn't have it?
Something about the Genestealers having the rule. I don't know. Do they work for the?
No.
No.
I'll double check. They have unquestioning loyalty. What? So hold on. Is it on the unit that actually? Oh.
It's been a long time since we've had Genestealer Cults going on here, but I appreciate the chat jumping in to
Yes.
help us.
Okay. So the Patriarch doesn't have it because he can't take wounds. It's whoever has it takes the wounds. So basically, whenever each time he fails a saving throw and each time or take a mortal wound, before inflicting damage, I can pass it off on a 4+.
What happens? So when you
So you
what are
did
doing?
3 damage, 3 damage.
Well, I did 13. Just roll 13.
No. It's not per damage. It's per hit. So I can pass off the 3 damage hit to one of the Genestealers. And then it was 2 and 2. I believe it was 3, 3, 3, 2, and
old
2.
janky rules. Yeah.
Yeah. So you did 3, 3, 3, 2, and 2.
So he gets his invuln save and then it goes to them?
Each time you fail a saving throw.
Yeah.
They don't get to make any kind of save from this. It just,
I wouldn't have interrupted. I wouldn't have attacked him.
Okay, that's fair.
well, okay.
We're here. Don't worry about it.
No.
True. Yeah, because you probably would just attack the Genestealers instead, I guess.
I would have not interrupted and wait till he's done and then attack Genestealers.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, then how about we do this? Let my Patriarch go, and then you can decide if you
No,
want
it's
to-
all right. Already here. It's fine.
No, because you're right. I don't want this to be a gotcha. This is a big gotcha.
Well, even Matthew wasn't aware of it. Until the
Yeah,
chat.
you didn't like. It's not like
Big
you did it on
gotcha.
purpose.
Yes, but it happened, and so this is what making me
Yeah,
feel
no, it's
happy.
no. Let's see if
No,
I can-
where's this is a
let's
friendly
see if-
game.
No, let's see if
Here
I
we
can
go.
edit it.
Here we go.
I'll see if I can edit it.
Was that
I'll see if I can edit it.
It's kind
It's
of like
okay. Honestly, it's fine.
okay?
Stop
so,
worrying.
So I'm gonna say it's one of the 2 damage ones that went on to the no, I can do this after I roll. So I'll do the 3 damage ones. So there's 3 damage, 2 damage. The 3 damage ones and a 4+. So that's 3 damage. So he'll kill his little familiar. No, you know what? I'm gonna do it to the 2 damage ones first. So he'll kill his familiar with that, and he'll take 3 wounds. And that means I kill 3 Genestealers. Oh, I forgot about that. That I was thinking, I'm like, isn't there something to keep him alive? So 3 more Genestealers die. I'll take from this side. I'm telling you, you can take it back if he murders a bunch of guys, then you can take your 2 command points back.
I'll figure it out.
It's fine. No, I don't want to win that way. I want to win, like, because the
Seeing how
subjective.
much damage you did to that squad already, I'm pretty sure I can't do anything in this game.
Maybe, and maybe you're right,
Nah,
but I still want
you
to
gotta
make
wiggle
sure.
your way out of it.
That's the
what you
thing. I'm
gotta
gonna
do.
see
You gotta wiggle
if
your way
I'm
out
feeling I can't get out of this, I'll make it as far as possible so I can get out of it.
of it.
Yeah. Okay.
It's
So
a bigger
the
accomplishment.
That
So the page-
airdrop could go right to you.
That's right. Oh man, I need one guy to hold it then at turn 3, and then for 2 more turns, and I win.
That's all right.
Okay, I figured it out.
Yeah. All
Don't
right.
worry, it's all good.
It's all good.
It's Warhammer,
You
man.
may have dialed back too far. Or maybe you would have gone first and just shot up a bunch of guys.
You can't make a claim like that on one game or one charge or one.
Exactly. We're not
So
done yet.
whatever.
We're not done yet.
I'm still gonna table them.
So I've got 7 attacks with the Patriarch because he's got his upgrade. His relic is a +1 attack. He's going to hit on 2s. Yeah, they all hit. Now, the 6s here will matter because they go to flat 3 damage instead of D3. Now, everything's +1 damage, though.
What's your damage normally?
D3.
So D3 was 1. Okay.
So he's strength 6. So, because he didn't get +1 strength, it was toughness, attacks, wounds, and damage. So 4 is to wound, but he gets to re-roll these, all of them, because they're like lightning claws. So no 6s yet. Okay, I'll let you decide the order you want to do them in.
Oh.
How many wounds left? Because one guy's down a wound, isn't he?
Yep.
So do you want to do the 4 damage one first?
Your call. How many you got there?
I got 4. They're all 4
So
up.
you
They're all
would-
going to be invulns.
Let's just say you pick them. That's how it used to be.
Well, then let's do these ones
Exactly.
first then. So we got 4 saves. 4 4 invulns.
yes.
You can do them all right now.
Oh,
Oh, you got the other one. Hold on. They're D3 +1.
Oh,
So the first guy's dead for sure. All right.
oh yeah,
Yes.
yeah, D3 +1, yeah.
2 damage. So that took 2 dice to kill another one. And we killed 3 more damage.
Oh my gosh.
Do you want your 2 command points back?
no.
You sure?
Yeah, we're locked in.
He's gonna wiggle out. He's gonna wiggle.
I'm
his
gonna
way out
wiggle
of
up. The victory would be all the more sweeter.
You don't want my mercy?
That's all you did?
That's all you got?
Yeah,
I
that's
didn't
what
hear
I'm
no
saying,
bell.
I hear no bell. Luca, do me a favor.
What's
Can
that?
you tell me who the best Primarch is?
Leaving Russ.
Luca.
But close second. Bravo!
Buddy.
Just because of the way you say it, right? Now we're going to come over here, and we're going to go for your Spirit Seer. I don't even care about
You guys,
Paladin.
everybody watching realized I popped a double attack characteristic once per game thing, and did nothing.
But you did roll your extra attacks, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you did. You popped your race thing.
That's why I'm taking D3 mortal wounds in the face. You know, I'll roll it now because we're there for them. Other one's dead.
Oh no!
Why do I have to feel bad? I'm a Genestealer Cult player.
Only because you choose to feel bad.
Oh, I don't want to be.
Matthew, it's cool.
There is
I'm playing Ayan and only one can flee.
there is potential here. Steve could come back with a double turn.
Yeah, you're right. That's a thing. Okay, so the Jackals are normally 1 attack each. So we got 3 of them there. One of them's the leader who has an extra attack. And unfortunately, the other ones, I couldn't get the Cult Knives in there. So we just have 4 attacks against your Spirit Seer. So watch out. Hitting you on 4s.
Are
All right.
you +1 to... No, you didn't target him. Never mind.
It doesn't matter. It's only shooting.
Oh, gotcha.
And I'm strength 4, though.
3s.
3s to wound, rerolling 1s. Ah, reroll the 1.
Oh, we hate you.
Yeah.
All
one.
of them are rerolling 1?
I
Just
guess
the
not.
only the
Oh,
nearest.
no, it's fine.
I made my involved.
You did. You're right. It wasn't the closest. Oh,
I know, that's why I do the one guy first.
And then, hold on. These 2 get to fight the big guy. And they do have Cult Knives for the shotgun guys. Watch out. 4s to hit. All right, 1 hit. 6 is the wound. The strength 4. What's your toughness?
8.
So, and he is the closest. All right, you're fine. Okay, I'm done all my attacks. You can smite me. Smite me, bro.
Okay, well, let's do the Spirit Seer real quick. He's got 2 attacks. He's sitting on 2s. And he's wounding on 2s because he's a witch staff.
You don't re-roll with this the guy nearby them, eh?
What?
The Spirit Seer or the...
No, that was
my
Spirit
bad.
Seer.
That is
Spirit
the
Seer hands
Seer.
out reroll 1s to wound. So is the scenario.
Oh no! Spirit Seer!
Spirit Seer!
It's like the whole board is a Spirit
Can
Seer.
you take a save, please?
What was the AP I was asking?
Oh, nothing, 0.
Oh, 5 up. 5 up.
He's a wizard.
Hey! Well, wizards can have AP on their staffs.
It's
Something-
true.
It's like -1 D3.
Not my wizards.
Isn't it -1 D3 on like every
Not
single
my
staff?
space wizards. They're really good at everything but fighting. But they win everything on 2s. Okay, Wraith Lord's got 4 attacks. That's the guy with the sword. I hate the sword. Man,
Yeah, but this... Oh, yeah, because this sword's like D6 damage or
the
something.
fists are straight 3.
Yeah,
Sword's
and
D6.
cheaper.
Oh yeah, D6 is worse
I
than
hate
3.
it. I hate
Yeah,
it.
but
In
D6
When I
this meta-
mauled
in
them
this
with
meta-
it,
in
so I
this meta, it's
paid
worse.
for it.
Yeah, well, D6 back then was very like costed high for whatever reason, and it's because you guys are actually playing 8th edition, kind of when you think about it.
Spirit Seer, Wraith Lord. It's on, ooh, it's going to be 3s.
You did unmute yourself before saying all that, right?
I am unmuted, yes.
Okay.
I
Sorry.
want to double check real quick if the Spirit Seer's roll 1's to hit or 1's to wound. I'm pretty sure it's wound. I'm hoping. It's hits.
Hey! Are you lying?
No, it's hits.
Doesn't matter.
We're strength 7 with the sword.
So 2s. So 2 wounds.
Two.
What's the AP? Probably higher than my guys. Was it at least 2?
Almost
4.
Almost
All right,
certainly.
one at a time. I got 2 wounds each.
5 and 2.
So it kills 1. I could put that on the quad bike because they're 4 wounds, but I won't.
Most powerful robot says Spirit Seers do reroll hit rolls. Apparently,
Yeah,
I don't know.
he did.
I
He
just
saw
checked.
that.
Yeah.
It's the chat's behind. Remember.
Yeah.
All right,
You know what? I'm gonna kill guys with demolition charges because they don't have those demolition charges.
Ah,
anymore.
that's fair. They have 0 value now. And casual reminder that your mug is probably cooler now if you wanted to chug it. From Carl.
Chug that mug.
morale test for the Ghost Axe.
How many did you lose?
Probably fail. He lost 8 of them.
Oh,
There's no
But
way
they
that.
could have leadership 12.
but
Let
you're
me check.
Yanded. You're Yanded, my
Let
guy.
me check.
Yeah, you ended what? You double your leadership.
Let
You
me-
only run
They're not
only one
12.
runs.
So only 1 can ever flee.
So hold on, only one. So that basically says you auto pass attrition tests,
Yes.
or is it like old
that,
wording,
that got eroded to probably. I think it got eroded to you auto pass attrition.
I'm
Or
gonna
is
go
it-
with that.
or is it only 1 can flee from a attrition test?
Well, if it's, no, I'm gonna without checking. I'm gonna assume like Dark Angel's only one ever can be. Oh no, it's just only 1 can be lost from morale.
Okay.
That's from morale.
That works. So the Jackals, I am leadership 8. I lost 2 guys. So do you give any minus leadership buffs or debuffs?
No, I don't do things.
I'm just asking. Well, then I'm done. I don't have to roll.
My best unit is down to 1 model.
No, you got the like the
fall
3,
back and
the
shoot the
6
Genestealers.
lords. You got like the 6 lord equivalents. I
Okay,
believe
well
in
that's
you.
my turn 1. So victory point wise 0 because we don't get them until 3rd turn.
Yeah, it's still, the package is still floating down, folks. Still
Beep,
floating down.
beep. The slightest gust of wind.
Huh?
There
All
it
right.
is, right there.
Command point for
Did
Steve.
you pull me out of combat?
Yeah, go somewhere else.
All right, Steve is up. To
I
5.
realized I couldn't beat him, and I was like, guys, no, just leave.
Let's go back in. Sure. I got nothing to do with
Then
it.
you get to fight first. It's amazing.
Man, I don't like any of this.
If
No.
I didn't go into comp, it's at least one less guy firing.
So
his
I have to do
huge
something
guns,
here
right?
because if I can't fit through here,
You can.
I'm just making sure. I would just preconcede.
You
First
Oh
one.
yes, the chat was waiting for it.
Pre-
The,
the
chat,
first
the
one.
chat was waiting.
But
for
no, I didn't do it. If I couldn't fit, I would have preconceded.
Should we get like a bunch of super chat every time Steve concedes?
No,
There you go, chat. You got your first.
they'd run out of
IPC.
money.
Yeah.
They ran out of money.
Somebody do a $1 super chat every time Steve preconcedes.
So yeah, nothing exciting for the elves, the space elves in their.
I get a
combat
command point.
Or
I
command
lost
point. Yeah,
my measuring device.
phase. Yeah,
It's right there.
We got Steve back up to that
Thank you.
glorious 5 command points.
Do you have any questions from chat while Steve's doing all
Oh
this?
yes, Matthew. Yes, what would you like to see? Like first thing, kind of gut reaction for Genestealer Cult Codex. What do you want to see more than anything?
I want to see the cult ambush not go away. That's a big thing. The little blip thing, because I think it's such a cool. Even whether it's powerful or not, I don't care. It's more just that it's so neat and so unique to them. I miss unique things like that. Each faction having that, but I get why they slowly go away in a game that becomes more and more honed. I don't know. That's a whole other discussion. I want to see awesome crusade rules for them.
Oh, that's
Like super awesome cult uprising rules,
Yeah.
like that represent an uprising of a cult on a planet. that would be super cool.
I just assume
Like that
it's
actually
gonna be
goes to the
amazing.
different that goes to the different generations. So
Yeah.
now this is the 3rd generation called.
Like
this
you
is the
could choose
4th
to
generation.
build yours like starting off as a 1st generation, and then add second.
And then there would
third,
be
yeah.
requisitions
Yeah.
for it. There'd also be like, maybe their own special thing, like how the Dark Angels have their Unforgiven points, and Raiders have, or Dark Elder have like their rating points and all that kind of stuff. I'd love to see that. As for all the stuff that's like in the competitive part, I always say I don't care much about that, assuming, of course, that they at least balance them. I don't want them to be too good because I want to be able to play them. But yeah, assuming that they just do their job and like bring them up to speed,
Yeah.
the whole codex creep thing.
You ideally you'd like to see play way up or play way down, like the orcs. You want both.
I want both options. At the same
Yeah.
time, there's always something always bothers me when there's not internal balance, because I want to be able to use anything from my collection. But it is also nice not to have internal balance, because then you have more of a choice when it comes to what you play against your opponents, if they have good armies or bad armies, or if they're a good player or not so good player. So that's it for me. It's like, keep Cult Ambush and give me awesome Crusade rules. And even if you don't make them top tier for stuff, I'm okay with that, as long as I have neat narrative stuff.
Yeah. I agree. The Crusade stuff makes it the most fun.
Like, super mega wish list would be a bunch of new models that show the hybrids of other races. I want hybrid Eldar. I want hybrid Orcs. I want hybrid, and they can hybrid with Orcs, by the way. It's harder, but they can do it.
Confirmed.
Hybrid Tau. That kind of stuff. That would be really neat. Just like, you could just have one box for each. Like, here's the Orc one, Orc hybrids, and this hybrids, and all that. Like, you could argue that these guys could be Eldar, because if you look closely at them, it's kind of hard to see their humanity. And Eldar look pretty much like humans, just with pointy ears.
Yeah.
So I guess I could just model on some pointy ears.
Specifically, they're still bald though.
Yeah, they're still bald with pointy ears.
I wonder if they have like. I don't think they do. I don't think they have a more oblong-shaped skull. I don't believe they do.
Yeah, they do, totally.
Yeah.
Oh, the Eldar?
The Eldar, like.
Oh,
a
I
more,
don't know about
yeah.
that. They probably do. Everything's just, it's like elves. It's just more slender, more elegant. So they're probably taller and thinner on average.
But yeah, I was. Oh, you know what? The chat are suggesting stratagems that Steve could use. You know, apparently there's something called Guided Wraith Sight for reroll all hit rolls for the spirits here in the command phase. Something you pop in the command phase. I'm not too sure. I'm not really.
Wait, what's I don't think that's valid anymore. Isn't that from the old
The Psychic Awakening stuff. That's still valid for Eldar. Like the Phoenix Rising or whatever.
Yeah.
That's still valid for Eldar.
Can you remember that book, Josh?
Yeah.
I'm still using mine.
Because there was these no, there was stuff.
See? Greater good.
What was before the Psychic Awakening? Remember they had the books of special.
Oh, with the specialist detachments?
Yes.
Yeah.
Isn't that a special detachment?
Oh, if that's a specialist attachment, that
Which
is
Yeah,
not
it's no
valid.
longer valid.
Well, even if it
'Cause I
was,
don't-
you didn't bring that specialist detachment.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it would be valid here, but I wouldn't have played any specialist attachments. I didn't think there was anything in this book for.
While Steve looks that up, Travis has a question from Matthew regarding Hungry Nexus. Is that going to be continued with the remaining Crusade armies that were showcased at some point?
Yeah,
or is
well,
that...
the next campaign I'm filming is the Battlefleet Gothic / 40k one, and that happens in the Kasula sector. So that's going to continue the story of the Necrons versus the Tyranids. Steve will be taking on the role of the Tyranids and Luca the Necrons.
Can't
We'll
wait
be
for
actually
that.
starting to
Bless.
film, probably starting to film this Friday. At the very least, we'll be doing a lot of prep this Friday to get going. So
That's-
you can look out for that in the next month. I'm hoping to release it not too late in December. Don't want to get too close to Christmas. So I'm hoping like mid-December we'll start releasing that. So yeah, that'll be a combination of Battlefleet Gothic and regular 40k as they conquest through the sector. So that one is like an overarching one where it shows are the Necrons. It's basically when I do Hungry Nexus in the future.
It's recording. All right.
Okay, I think we're back. I don't know what happened. Our computer just decided to totally crash. But we're going to see if this is working now.
Everything's looking good.
Give it a second for people to get back on.
Dang, indeed.
How's it looking, Josh? Luca, how's it looking on your end when you're looking at this studio
It's
thing?
live. It's got everything I had before.
Do you have people watching?
I have.
It'll take.
I know it takes time, but
People are coming. People are coming back.
okay. And is there anybody in the chat yet? I just want to know that they can hear us. Can you hear me? Please answer. Say, yeah, we can hear you. Sorry that I don't have no idea what happened. The computer just decided to go. It didn't even crash.
The
It
computer
just-
decided Genestealer Cults is OP, and I'm not streaming this.
Yes.
We're good? Okay, well, let's continue.
Yeah.
Adjust
Wherever
the
we were
headphones.
going.
Okay, well,
I
was doing...
apologize, by the way. We'll edit this all back together. That means it will be delayed when it'll be available for the YouTube paid subscribers because we have to now edit them together, but we'll get there as fast as
We are going to go ahead and...
So you finish your movement.
Yes. I'm going to spend 1 command point to have...
1 command point.
Warlock and the Farseer over here to add +1 to their casting, or to their manifesting powers. I'm going to double check if it's all Warlocks nearby or just 1 Warlock, 1 Farseer. But they got to be within 6 inches of each other. And this book has the psychic, or sorry, stratagems.
Welcome back,
Seer
everyone.
Council.
Welcome back. Sorry about the delay there.
We don't have any idea. We have no idea what happened. The computer just decided to stop working. Not even the whole computer, just the cameras and stuff.
Okay, it's only one Warlock.
The title might be different. Oh, Iron Warriors versus Crimson Fist is the title. Can I change that?
Yeah.
Oh, so I didn't care.
It's okay. You do your thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, right now.
I'm all frazzled and frustrated with streams crashing.
Yeah, it sucks when it happens.
Your protect drinks, your protect.
Oh, jeez.
That guy has restrain. No, he's gonna smite. Okay, so we're gonna start off with this Farseer, Wraith Seer. He's gonna smite.
And we fixed it. I don't know why I went to
Got
that
it just.
one.
I won't try to stop it. Oh, yeah, because he's probably... That's on the Genestealers?
Yep.
Like, maybe I should try to stop that one because it was an easy one.
What is the Yannon stratagem in the Craftworld book?
Oh, you know what? I don't know.
Is it guided wraith sight?
Oh, it is.
So that's 3 Genestealers dead.
Look at that! Look at that!
Okay,
Look at
so
surprise!
this guy was going to go over here, and he decided not to because I didn't want to get within 6 inches of one of the units. So spend me a command point.
Okay, you're going down to 3.
His aura increases to 12. Just I'll catch a couple of these units now.
Yeah, guided wraith sight, homies. Look at that most powerful
reroll
robot you
this
got
guy.
there.
No, he sends his aura from 6 to 12.
Of the reroll.
Oh, reroll
ones,
one. Sorry.
Yeah.
And that's this guy here.
This guy.
Yeah, Craftworld's only got 3 command points left. What are they trying to do? Beat the Genestealer Cults to 0? Let's see who can get there first.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna have this.
Turn fuel is a
Wraith
lot.
Also, he is going to cast. I have to kill them, and they're gonna survive.
The Genestealers?
Yeah.
You just killed 3 of them. Your Shuriken can't. Your
He'll
Shurikens
he'll
will-
also smite.
Need a 6.
No.
You fail.
Okay, so the Warlock with +1 to cast is going to put Jinx on the Genestealers, so
So
minus 1 to their
reroll.
saves.
They're invulns. Does it work on
With the
invulns?
save, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is going to be a 6. I think that's not enough.
Oh, jeez. You both
I'm
stock
pretty
at psych
sure
powers.
everything Eldar is 7. Like it's just 7, 7, 7, 7.
Is that their magic number?
Yeah. Let me double check. This is the old books. I forget where the. Okay.
I know, right? Because they're all
it's
first
7.
now. Yeah.
How many command points I got?
You got
3.
3.
Whatever.
On the road. Let's
Spend
go to
it.
0.
Spend
Down
it.
to 2.
There we go. 8.
So the 8, I'll try to deny that one. I fail.
Minus 1 to their saves.
So there's 6 up invulns now.
All right, so the
We're going to go
Genestealers-
ahead and put Doom on them for reroll to wound from the Farseer now. With +1, that's not enough. He has a reroll. He has 2 ways of rerolling. I'm going to use my once per battle round reroll on this. So that's enough.
I don't have any more unbind or denies.
That's from his Warlord trait.
So they're -1 save, reroll wound.
Reroll wounds. We're going to put Fortune on the Wraith Guard up front.
And that rerolls hits.
That's ignore damage on a 5+.
Oh, okay.
And then we got.
We got to
This
remember
guy
that
left.
one. Because that's a lot of stuff to remember.
He's got nothing interesting worth doing, so he's going to go ahead and he's just going to smite.
7?
My third one.
Need a 7.
No, he doesn't get it. That's my second phase.
Okay, start shooting me, brah.
We're going to start off with the Guardians. And put their Shurikens into the Genestealers.
I got nothing to defend you with. I'm pretty straightforward that way. Toughness
Not
4,
Guardians,
man.
my Dire Avengers. Sorry, I haven't played this army in a while. It's my first time using this unit. Dire Avengers are going to have 2 shots. Hit them there. Oh. There's 9 of them there. One guy does with a gun.
So 18 shots, you said?
Yeah.
How many people do we have back in? I'm curious.
56.
Oh,
Oh,
Big hit.
we
audience.
missed you all so much.
We
we
never,
missed the other 300.
You can't recover from that.
I know, but like 56. That's pretty bad.
3's the hit. The Dire Avengers going into the Genestealers.
Yeah, any money says like the link on our website now goes to the wrong one
Yeah.
because now it's just an unlisted video.
That's a score?
Yeah.
Force to wound
Reroll.
and re-rolling. You have invulns, right? So you don't care
6
about
up
sixes?
involves. You don't care about 6s.
Okay.
How many?
So it looks like 9.
6 up invulns. 9 die. And that was them that fired?
Mm-hmm.
So you still have them to fire? Well, I don't have to worry about coherency here. Just going to keep the Patriarch from getting shot. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Actually, that's still coherent.
We're going to go over to this. No, he's not going to go yet. Yeah, I'm so overkill over there. Yeah, we'll do this Wraith Lord firing everything after. You got 3, eh? Everything after them.
There's 3 left.
We'll do the Shuriken. Hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s because of the man point they spent. Rerolling to wound. We have 1.
6 up. He's dead. We got 2 more.
All right, we have a Bright Lance, which hits and wounds. Before you roll that, there's 2 Starkins, 2 hits, and 3s. So 3 wounds total on them.
6 up. They're all dead. Congratulations.
Pieces, you sweet, sweet bug. That Patriarch's still there, though.
That's right.
Yeah, he is.
Not for long. This is where your Melta-guns come in.
Never count out a good Patriarch.
He's a 5 up invuln, man.
Let's put 3 Shuriken pistols. Oh, 3 Shuriken pistols from all the Psychers over here into the Patriarch because you have nothing else to fire at. And then
What are you
we're hitting on
hitting
3s. Now I'm going to throw his pistol as well. He advanced, which he ignores. He could have rolled it with them. 3s.
I was gonna say, you can't shoot a pistol when you advance anyways.
Oh yeah, it's not an assault weapon.
Yeah.
So
So only 2 of them hit that.
Yeah. I removed your model. Nothing.
And I'm tough to 6 on him right now.
All right, let's go to this guy here.
That's to fire up my bikes.
Yes.
-1 to
we're
shoot
gonna
them.
Start off with a Bright Lance. So it'll be a
-1.
4 to hit. And then the Star Cannon will be 4s to hit. Rerolling 1s for the spirits here. And
Toughness 4.
Okay, 3s.
AP?
83.
Okay. And how much damage?
D3.
So do your D3. So 2 damage.
And then we have most powerful robot suggesting it's reroll. Well, not suggesting, saying it's reroll all failed hit rolls for raids, not just one, maybe.
Interesting.
And then we have a super chat like that from Chris Hamilton. 5 pounds. I blame Steve.
Thanks, Chris.
Joking about surrendering.
Yeah, it's like he's surrounded the streams like, okay,
Wait.
we're done.
I wasn't joking.
Thank you, Chris, for your support. We
Thank
really
you.
appreciate it.
We appreciate it.
One of the few who came back.
Come back to me.
Come back.
Come back.
It's like Treebeard. Come
Yeah.
back
My bad.
to us. Come
My
back
bad.
to me.
All failed hit rolls are interesting.
I wonder if you can learn Entish anywhere.
I was trying to play.
Luca.
I need some strap.
Talk about things all day.
Did I fire? Did I fire Shuriken catapults yet? I didn't fire catapults. I did last cannon. I did Bright Lance, and the catapults is going to be really all to hit.
It's -1 to hit, remember?
Reroll all to hit.
Wait, why'd you pick up so many dice?
I had 2 3s in there.
Okay. But that was one of them was a reroll, though. It's fine. You got 2 hits. What's the wound?
Yeah, nothing. Like 4.
Okay. You don't get to reroll the wounds? No, you don't. Only the ones. All right, who's next?
Let's see. Let's see.
My bikes are still alive, man.
Patriarch's a god.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and put this Wraith Seer into the Patriarch.
Why are you thinking so hard? Do they have other targets they can fire at?
Yes, I'm trying to.
Where? Where do they fire?
I was saving them that maybe you stupidly pull them out of.
No, I'm not going to give you that.
could've,
guy.
you
I'm
could've.
not going to. I'm just going to tell you right now. Unless you kill a ton of them.
Bro, I need you to mess up to get back in this game.
Okay.
2 shots.
You know what? Fair enough. That's fair enough.
Hitting on 3s, rerolling everything. And
That's actually how you win
2s.
chess at high levels. Is you
Yeah, exactly.
just play well until your opponent screws one thing up.
Invuln save?
It's so true.
5 up.
It's only 5 up, eh? The next Wraith Seer, who's right next to him, is going to do the same thing. D3 shots on 3s, rerolling, and 2s.
Okay.
5 up.
5 up. If you don't have any AP, I have a 4 up save.
No, it's -4.
1 gets through. Not rerolling. How much
D6.
damage? D6 damage?
Yeah.
Look at that beautiful one.
All right, so
Cool,
he's down to 3 wounds.
I got 1 more left.
I got 3 wounds left.
2 shots. And 3s. 2s.
These are tough. He's toughness 6.
It's straight 12.
Oh, right. We did double check that. It mattered.
It mattered.
5 up invulns. 1 gets through.
You
And
have
it-
3 left?
Yeah, I'm not rerolling, man. He's dead.
Oh no, he's my favorite.
No, of course he was gonna die. No,
That attitude.
With that attitude, right?
it's a distraction, patriarch.
So we're going to go ahead and have this Wraith Seer charge.
Bring it, man.
He can't get farther than that, which means the next one can't get in.
Nice.
That's it. Let's fight.
Fight.
We'll start off with at the Wraith Seer because he has to.
Because he has to charge. So is a race seer like a spirit seer? So it's a person that's been stuck.
Yeah,
inside?
the,
It's a
stone,
spirit seer
the
of that
soul
guy?
in his stone was a psyker.
Cool.
All
And they're,
right.
only, and they're only powered by 1 stone. So it's just 1 person inside of each.
I
race?
believe so. I'm not an expert. I'm pretty sure because I think the Wraith Knights, the big ones, have multiples to operate it. I think it's 2.
Cool.
Okay, so we're hitting on 3s, rerolling everything, thankfully.
It's a little better.
And we're straight.
Toughness 4.
What are you on 2s?
Reroll 1s.
Right,
What's
this
the
is going
AP?
to be -3.
I don't get a save.
It kills anything. It's D3 plus 3.
D3 plus 3, so minimum 4.
Yeah, these guys are actually fancy. They got that Forge World update.
So you just killed 3 of them?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Do I kill their leader
Do they have
and
the
pull
updated
him out of
rules
combat? Yeah, let's do that.
of -1 damage on them?
On them?
No,
no,
my
I'm
guys.
talking about Steven is Forge World stuff.
Yeah, you know what?
Mine's one armor pen.
I'm going to kill the leader. I'm going to lose the leadership because I think
Right.
he'll kill more than 1 to make up for that anyways. And then I don't want you coming any closer because he can't pile in now. So I'll kill guys with demolition charges because they don't have those demo charges anymore. So I just lost 3 there.
And that
And-
is my turn.
I lost 4 in
Oh,
total.
you need to pay back.
Yeah, I'll just have the 3 guys who are there fight back.
We have
This is-
a question from Ricardo. I'm a Silver Lifetime member. Thank you, by the way. Do I also have to pay for the YouTube live support?
No.
No, you don't. Any silver member will get them posted the following Monday.
There is one tiny difference. Like if you're a MiniWarGamer or higher, you can immediately see the video after
Not
we're
today.
done. Not today. 'Cause-
I'm really trying to sell this,
No,
but I don't
still-
want.
it-
But not today because we're gonna have to re-edit it and get it uploaded.
It'll still be there for now until we
Yeah,
chop it all up.
it'll get there sooner. The other difference is you get the emojis, so you can grab the micro level though and just get all the emojis,
So Silver
Micro
members will
again.
get everything just to get
except the
it
emojis.
the following Monday.
We have no way to integrate the emojis.
And then we have a super chat from Big Bang, $5.
Thank you.
I
Big
Bang.
have
Appreciate you.
had such bad luck with my Genestealer Cults.
Wow.
I have had 1 game where I failed 4 out of 5 7-inch charges, yikes, from Deep Strike, and that includes an attempted reroll with the command points. And well,
Yeah, I feel your pain. That's happened to me plenty of times.
we were actually talking about that earlier with Phil the Glacial Geek, who also plays Genestealer Cults, and yeah, it's just like, I failed all my charges, your turn, I lose, wow, great game.
Fun. That's how they play though. At least before. Now there's 9th edition stuff where you kind of hold back a lot more. 4 is to hit. So I got 2 hits against you. And then 6 is to wound, re-rolling 1s because you're the nearest. So 1 wound, no AP. On him.
No AP? We're good.
Okay, so I lost
2?
no, that was just in the I lost 3 in combat and 1 from shooting. Yeah, I lost 4. So and I'm leadership 7. Ooh, I fail. I'm not spending the 2 command points to keep them. What I'll do is I'll actually pull myself out of combat. And then I have 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm not below half, so just 1s. 2 1s. So I guess you and you.
That kills sub 200 points.
How many points have you killed?
Oh no, I got the whole G-Star squad. I got
and the Patriarch.
Look, we've killed almost half the bikes. They're so ambitious.
Yeah, I wasn't going to spend the 2 command points to keep them alive. Not worth it. They did their thing. They came up. They wiped out your squad. They're 148 points for the squad. I'm actually curious. I'm not saying this to try to rub anything in. How many points was that?
175.
Okay, and I traded because not only did I trade up, but I'm holding you back. So they've already made their points back, so I'm happy with that. So end of the battle round. No victory points.
Oh, I forgot to take. No, I did take it. My mortal wounds in my ghost axe, but I did take it when I
You did.
died.
Yeah,
did
you lost
last
your guy
time.
there.
You did it before the end of the battle round or whatever. Okay, so no victory points yet because we don't start getting them until the 3rd battle round. Obviously, I'm in good positioning. So we're going to go to battle round 2. So you want to uptick that on the screen there, Luca.
We're gonna
Oh,
roll
yeah.
off
Roll.
to move that objective.
Ooh.
I roll 2 every time.
Okay, Steve, you're in big trouble. It's going to move 5 inches. Well, it could have been worse, but still.
And then somehow the Genestealer Cults are up to 9 command points now, as it's about to
Because
progress.
it's not been the turn yet that I use them. It's when stuff comes in that I start burning lots of command points. Okay, so Genestealer Cult, turn 2. I'm up to 9 command points. I got nothing in my command phase. And really, this is pretty straightforward. Like, everything back here is just to slow you down. So, I can't shoot your Spirit Seer. Awesome. I know what's... I was actually thinking for a second, oh man, I got to roll for my reserves.
It's, yeah,
But I don't.
not a great
These
rule.
are toughness 8, right?
That's definitely one of the healthier changes in these new editions.
I don't know what to do. And they move 8 inches. I got to just kind of sacrifice the unit, or I could drop a unit right here and only let you go that far.
All right, we got
But
a
then what am I going to do
question
with these guys?
from Pure Strain from Matthew, even
Yeah.
though it's his turn. Are you going to use close range shootout with those jackals, or is there no space to use it at all? this
There's
game?
not right now. I don't think there is. The close range shootout just lets me. I think it's reroll wounds or +1 wound. It's just like the shotguns can actually be really good.
Are we about to watch you blow 9 command points on weird other things?
No. I need to save them for turn 2 and 3. But
This
in
is turn 2.
2 and 3.
Oh, fair.
I need like a bunch for turn 3. Otherwise, my plan goes down the toilet. all these flamers, it's just a shame. I don't have any good targets for them. Oh, that's not true. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to move up like so. And then I don't really care about the rest. Jackal Alphas is... Because what we're looking to do here is just put the flamers over there. Yeah, they're all in range. So I don't need the +1 to hit. So he is going to retreat. He's going to advance. So basically, I get +2 to this, which I can just get rid of. So now I move 16 inches. Run away!
Let's get out of here.
He's spotted. Now he's gone. And then, of course, we're just going to... Because you said 24-inch range on these things.
Mhm.
And then you get to move 8. So you can move up to there. Okay, I can't avoid it. So anything I put within that range is dead. And so it's like, it's just kind of a waste. But at the same time, I hate games where the opponent just hides. But I'm going to do that anyways. All right, so these guys will advance. So they'll go 9 inches because the -2, but +2. They're going to come up here. And then we'll have... Because I need to hold this at the beginning or at my next command phase. And I have to be within... Oh, brain. Which game are we playing? Within 6 inches of the center, right? No, 3 inches of the center.
3. So,
Come on,
well,
man.
3. It's technically 3 from the edge.
He wasn't running any of them.
Yeah, it's
No, I wasn't.
It's 3 from the edge in this one.
Sorry, man. Shut up. You know what? These guys will advance. Yep. They're just to hop in.
You said yep before the knife
It's
landed.
because I needed a 1. I needed a 1 for what I was doing. Because I get a +2 advance, remember? With
I'm getting my sad chair.
Oh, you did it! I got him in his sad chair. And these guys will advance 2 to here. We're getting some cover and some
All right,
it's
there we
not
got
dense
Steve
though,
in
right?
that chair.
This isn't dense, it's just cover.
Yeah, just the crater. Yeah, crater.
It's
cover.
crater. Shut up. Don't get sad. Don't get sad. All right, and then these guys will just fall back. Okay, but now don't worry.
No.
Don't worry.
Now your army shows up.
Now we're gonna play. Let's have some fun. So, what do I do first? Do I do the aberrants or do I do the metamorphs? Aberrants. They're my favorite. They suck. They don't suck. They're just too expensive. They used to be awesome. So what's gonna happen? Oh, where do they go though? Do I drop them in front?
I gave you room back here as well.
You did. Thank you.
Oh, the flags. Hey, Steve, do you have your flags nearby? Someone who asked for the flags. Like, what flags? I don't remember.
Where's your I give up flags? I don't think I could actually put them back here.
Oh, did you spit out your drink? It's too funny. You got him good.
It's still warm. It's in my
Yeah,
nose.
no, I can't. I
Oh,
can
nice.
get a color morph back there, which I will.
Hey,
What's your favorite psyker?
Nice.
This one.
Seriously? All right.
Is that the Farseer?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Farseer is definitely
right.
his favorite thing.
Billy the Nid. I don't care if you're lying. I'm still going for him.
No, that's actually.
Billy the Nid. Can I get him though? That's the question.
Oh, we love. Oh, yes. Can we get some?
yes, we can.
Can we get some hype for Billy the Nid?
Billy the
chat?
Nid.
We
Shows
are-
up 9 inches away, but
I
12
am-
inches of him. His pistols are all sniper pistols. They can fire at characters.
I am so ready for Billy the Ned to show up today.
I'm spending 2 command points to kill Billy the Ned.
No!
Do you actually have
He has
something
an
to do
off-spec scan. He does have an off-spec scan like thing.
Do it.
It's table wide.
You have to
It really is.
I
I
think
know.
I
I
think
don't
the
blame you
farce-
for
I don't
that.
trust you anymore.
I don't blame you for that.
I know in the end he won't do it, but I'm just not sure how much to like look like a fool.
No, I'm gonna do it because I'm feeling bad. I'm killing Billy the
So
Ned.
hold
It's
on.
not
2
the best-
command points?
It's 2 command points. He'll go down to 0. But does the Farseer not? The Farseer need line of sight. That's the only requirement. He does.
Oh yeah, bring it.
Yeah.
The only requirement is my person's line of sight.
So if I drop down a unit of 5 guys first and then put him, then you wouldn't be able to fire him, right?
Is this now? Do you use this at the end of the like when something immediately shows up, or after he's done all his? Some of them are
Ask
different.
me
Some,
questions. I have no idea what the
some of
answer
them
I
is.
still want you to fire at him.
no, not Billy the Ned. Come on.
No, because he'll survive. Because what are you
What?
firing?
No, any unit he wants. Like
Oh!
yeah.
Infantry? That's infantry.
No.
No.
My infantry actually might be the best bet to fire at him, actually.
Yeah. There's like a lot of shuriken weapons.
Okay, yeah, read it to me exactly, because then I might change my mind. I don't want to change my mind. I want to just get a gotcha against me too, and then we're even.
That's super fair.
Yeah, right? No, you know what? I'm not changing my mind. No matter what it says, I'm not
No
changing
matter
my
what
mind.
it says?
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you.
I'll take the gotcha. If there's anything, he could be firing at my aberrants too.
I
right?
have
So-
no idea. Hey,
He's
chat,
trading
what's it
$5.
called?
It's Billy the Ned. Yeah, baby, it's high
Oh,
noon.
$5. Sorry, who was it?
It's a Pure Strain. It's high noon, baby.
Pure strain?
Pure Strain. The name is Pure Strain.
Like pure strain or string?
Pure Strain, like a Genestealer.
Oh, his name's
Yeah,
Pure
his
Strain.
name's Pure
Awesome.
Strain. Yeah, he's been in chat the whole time.
Awesome.
Forewarned. Use a strategy immediately after opponent sets up a unit arriving in the battlefield as reinforcements. Within line of sight of one of your Craftworld units, that it itself is within 6 of the Craftworld Farseer.
Okay, the guy that I'm going for seems apt. What does it say you can do?
He sees his death. Help me.
I know he's good. Somebody with a show up over there. Get ready to shoot him. That's what it
Right, but does it say just shoot at him as if it was a shooting phase?
I think it's -1 to hit, but it's like the old aspect game, but better because it's Eldar.
is. You immediately shoot the enemy unit as if it was a shooting phase.
Ooh.
So I could protect him if I put another unit down then. Because
We
you can't.
just dropped him.
I'm going to. I said I'm not taking it back. I'm just for future reference.
Oh, for lookup purposes.
Yeah, so if I dropped another squad down and then put him there, then you wouldn't be able to shoot him.
Guys, I literally, I don't think. What's his toughness and save?
Oh, he's 3. He's a toughness 3. He's going to be easy kill. Toughness 3, 4 wounds with a 5-up save. 5-up invuln. And he's got unquestioning loyalty, so he can take wounds from people too.
This is the worst 2 command points I've ever spent.
Oh, it's great. You're at 0. You win. It's like golf,
Ooh.
right? Who can get to 0 first?
If you want to blow some command points, you can use a perfect ambush because it's your turn. You choose the order it goes off in.
He's not the one that's using perfect ambush this turn.
Oh,
It lets me either fire or move d6 inches. I'm using it on the aberrants.
Oh, I don't want to. They're gonna get the 9-inch charge for sure, though.
Yeah, no. I'll probably roll a 1.
Do it for Billy the Nid, though.
No! I'm not throwing the game, Luca. Steve can be all mopey, but he hasn't lost yet. And I still have to play smart.
Let me keep playing. Don't kill me on turn 2.
I'm just... I'll kill you in turn 2. I'm happy to do that.
Bro,
Are you going to fire at him or what?
I don't know which one to do it. Because when he fails, this can be rolled.
He's only got 4 wounds with a toughness 3 and a 5-up save.
Ah,
Come on, man.
Billy.
He is strength 4, though.
shit.
They're all roided out. Just walking around their huge muscles. With their
Okay,
twisted
should I
helix.
do a Wraith Seer
Oh, let's get
or
some fists
the Dire
in that.
Avengers?
Wait.
Hey, toughness 3 or 4? You said you
3.
4?
I'm strength
Dire
4.
Avengers?
Because I'm twisted helix.
The volume of shots probably the best bet. Wait, what's the other option? The race here?
Wraith Seer.
It's like D3 shots?
It's D3 shots, rerolling to hit, 2's the wound, D6 damage. He has 4 wounds. Nah, it's volume.
Yeah.
5-up invuln, remember. So if like only 2 of those get through and I... Yeah, no, you need volume.
Buddy, if you survive this, I'm going to concede for the second time tonight.
Yeah, well, we're still going to keep playing. What are you hitting on?
3s.
Rerolling anything?
No.
You don't get to reroll with your bubbles?
No.
And then you're wounding on?
Turn 3, I forgot, you answered this question 3 times.
Toughness 3.
3s.
Rerolling 1s because he's the closest. Whoa, look at all those 1s.
Easy?
Easily. These guys.
Buddy,
I should have brought the aberrants first.
I needed it.
He's probably dead with the 6s alone there.
What do the 6s do?
You know, he's invuln.
I have 5 of
Oh, my bad. I think I had only armor.
9?
9 of them. Well, on average, I die.
9?
You ready?
5 of invulns?
I've got to make 6 of these to stay alive.
Billy.
Yeah, nowhere near. He's
No!
dead. Almost twice over.
Oh, he
I
fell.
am as sad as you, chat, but and Luca especially.
Oh.
But it cost him 2 command points, and it's quite possible I wouldn't have done anything anyways, because he either is all out or nothing for me.
Yeah.
Because you got like a 4-up inbound on your Farseer.
Killing the nid.
Yeah.
But the chat's not happy.
All right. All right. Now that I know that you don't have an Auspex scan anymore, that would have been more terrifying
No, I
against the
still have
aberrants.
it.
No, you don't. 0 command points.
No, but I still have the stratagem.
Oh, yeah.
I just want to be clear about that.
Yeah, you can't do it. To be fair, part of the reason I'm not as sad is because I think I'd be more terrified of that happening to the aberrants.
Oh, Robert, I don't know why Nightbot came in like they shouldn't have muted you. You said nothing wrong. He said no, Billy, and he got muted by
Was it all
Nightbot.
capitals?
It was all capitals and lots of
We
exclamation marks.
turned that off. I
No,
thought we fixed
Nightbot's
that.
coming in.
Okay, when our computer crashed, it also reactivated Nightbot.
Nightbot's
But
coming in
yeah,
swinging.
Nightbot is a service on a website.
We deactivated it.
Yeah, I don't know. It's gained its own sentience. It's just back.
Nightbot's back, baby. Sorry,
And it
Robert,
must be an
you're back.
Eldar. It's just like, no, Billy, you cheered for Billy the Nid. Banned. Banned.
Look at. I've never seen that guy do anything, and I didn't want to see him do something today. He's the last of my CP on that.
All right, and there's my Abominate. And
Hey.
then, what?
Go ahead.
And then my Biophagus will show up over here. And he's going to do some drugs.
Nightbot is an Eldar player.
You just heard that? Are you delayed 10 seconds too?
No, I was reading the chat. I'm just like laughing out loud. I'm worse in this position. I'll read something funny and I'll just say it out loud. I'm like, my bad. Nightbot.
It's okay.
You're
We're
my
also going to
favorite
bring
operator.
we're also going to bring the Clamavis right here as well because he has a bubble of
You made up that word.
Yeah, 100% made that word up.
play against some AdMech player and tell me that. So he has a bubble of +1 advance and charge, so he'll help them get in there.
Are you
Even-
gonna use a perfect ambush?
Yeah, 3 command points.
Ooh, 3 command points.
Yeah, don't worry, I'll just roll a 1, Steve. So perfect ambush lets me either fire when I show up or move d6 inches.
Down to 6.
I hate it because that
Hey, that's still super good.
that's
You can't.
3 command points.
You can reroll that kit. No.
No, I can't.
Yeah.
Well, it's
that-
agent charge, right?
now,
Now 7.
if
sorry.
this was,
Oh.
So it's a 7-inch charge now, but he gets +1. So now it's a 6-inch charge. Do I feel confident with that? Heck no.
here comes wave 2 of a really meaty boys ready to kill some Raidens.
Well, I got a 3rd turn with the Metamorphs to try that again. All right, so he's dead. What else could come on? I have another unit of 5 Acolytes and a unit of 10 Acolytes. That's it. That's all that's in reserve now. That's the other 10 Acolytes, or the Metamorphs. Oh, and the Metamorphs, of course. The Metamorphs are the next wave of awesomeness. But I'm using up all my buffs on these ones. Okay, so that's it. End of the movement phase. The Biophagus is going to into the Aberrants and try to soup them up. First off, on a 1, one of them dies. Okay, good. On a 6, I get to add 3 of them. Just kidding.
You didn't even give me a chance to react.
That's fine.
I didn't panic yet.
I just realized I didn't want to be like you. All right.
Everybody wants to be like,
Everybody wants to be like me. Where are you? Biophagus. Okay, so the Biophagus at the end of the movement phase. I can actually do this each of my movement phases, but Aberrants can only get it once each, so he can keep like zooping up other Aberrants. So I roll a d3. Now, since I brought his Alchemist Familiar, I get to roll this twice and pick one. It doesn't say about re-rolling doubles, by the way, so I could roll the same ones. I can get +1 strength, toughness, or attacks. I am most wanting strength or toughness. Or sorry, strength or attacks. Because right now they're strength 6 because of whatever. And your toughness 6 because of my cult creed. And your toughness 6. So I wouldn't mind an extra strength, but an extra attack would be nice too. So I want a 1 or a 3 on my d3. But I got a 1. All right, so they're all +1 strength for the rest of the game.
Oh, wow.
ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh. Does that matter? Like, what does that actually put them out with their weapons?
7 with their picks.
That's pretty good against the Wraiths.
And 14, 13 or 12, because it's you double then add 1 for the hammer and the improvised weapon.
Which is the stop sign.
The stop sign.
Yeah.
Apparently, it's a better weapon than power hammers. It doesn't have any good. It doesn't have good AP, which I don't care.
This
It's
is the
just-
best weapon in the future is a sign of
It's just side ripped out of the ground, carried by a super roided out aberrant.
Here we are planting weapons of mass destruction on every street.
I know, right? Think about your future, kids. Get rid of the sign.
Like,
Get rid of
they
the
didn't
sign.
think about the children.
Just think of the children. Okay, so that's it. So shooting phase, no psychic phase because you killed my only psyker. You monster. So we'll go to shooting phase. 3 flamers into. Oh no! I changed my mind. Kill one. You'll kill the one that's closest. All right, I got nothing to do with these guys. You know what? Just for
Fire
fun,
at something.
I'll fire at this guy. This
Yep.
the Spirit Seer,
That
the
guy.
Wraith Seer. All right, so these are. I believe they're just strength 5 flamers. I think they're just heavy flamers, but I'm gonna double check that.
Hello, Roger. My Trodgers. You're a micro wargamer.
Welcome aboard, buddy.
Thank you so much for your support.
Thank
That
you
is
for
awesome.
joining.
We have some really cool emojis coming.
Roger, my.
Yeah, it's just a heavy flamer. Strength 5 -1. So 3d6 auto hits on him. Look at me go. 13. I'm so excited to hit you with strength 5 hits against your toughness 8 guy. Hey, you never know, right? Might do some damage. How many wounds does he have, by the way?
9?
Did I
Oh,
just say-
sorry. The I didn't notice the chat earlier, but your biophagus needs to be within an inch of aberrant stack.
Oh, was it inch? I thought it was 3.
Okay.
I'll get back to that in a second. I'll just reposition them. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 wounds at -1.
Ooh.
I ignore -1, so a 3 save.
Okay.
Fancy Forge ruled the rules. Get out of here.
We didn't care anyways.
Didn't
Then we
matter.
got a bunch of shotguns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shotguns. 12 shots, strength 4 coming your way. Instead of strength 3, because now I'm close enough to be strength 4. Doesn't matter. 4 is the hit.
Ooh.
Wow, what a good hit. Ba-boom, ba-boom with the shotguns.
This is where chip damage comes, though.
6s to wound.
This is where.
Reroll 1s. We got 1 so far. Oh yeah, look at that chip damage. No AP.
See? Told you. Told you.
But so what? Now what?
That was in memory of Billy the Nid.
They did it.
You're so sad about that, aren't you?
I don't even want to watch this game.
All right, we'll just make sure he's within 2 of them. Yeah, there we go. So he's within 2. We're good. He's within an inch. Something like that. There we are. There I'm in coherency, and I get the drugs.
We were just fixing up. Yeah, we were just fixing.
Oh, you
up
came
the,
within 9, right? You're not more than 9? I'm gonna
biophagus
redeploy.
here.
That would be cool. If you don't even have command points. You can't redeploy
I
because
get
you
one
don't
on your
have
turn.
command
I
points.
get one on your turn.
Oh yeah, we forgot about that. Okay, that's all my shooting. Because everybody else is just far away, and he advanced. My Jackal Alphys advanced, so he can't fire his heavy sniper. So we're just going to charge now.
Oh, I'd
You
like to
can't-
also point out that Craftworld's won the race to 0.
I said that before.
Oh, I'm so focused on this over here. My bad.
All right, I'm declaring a charge against your Wraith guards.
Do it to it. Just them?
Yeah. That's plenty. If I wipe that squad out, then you're slowed down so badly they'll never catch me. So now they need a 7-inch charge, which they get on a 6 because I got the +1.
Oh my goodness.
Command point. All good.
12.
I don't want to use a command point though. How many
Alright.
command points am I down to
Down
now?
to 5 now.
Oh, that's so little.
What do you mean so little?
Because they have a stratagem to fight second time.
That's infinitely more than the Eldar.
Put those away, Steve. I'm charging 12 inches. So, can any of these heroically intervene?
Not.
You'll be fine, Steve. And it's not even embarrassing because we know that you brought a list that wasn't as good. So you can
I'm
claim.
not embarrassed. I'm sad. There's a difference.
Where's my hammer guy? 5,
No,
6.
no, never mind.
Yeah, he's right there. So only problem here is, do I stay back? I should have spent the command point to upgrade his aura to 9 inches. He has a 6-inch aura for aberrants that if they roll 6 to hit, they get 2 hits. But if I stay back that far, I'd have to keep one guy. Although 1/2 inch, and then 1/2 inch. Yeah, he's just out of it. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going, because I can pile in. I'm going to leave him a space. I'm going to try to charge with him because he has to do it on. And so that guy, I have a guy within 6 inches, and I can pile in everybody else and keep it. So now my Abominate, who is super awesome, he's not actually that great, but he's super cool looking. He's going to charge. He needs a 9-inch charge, but he has the +1 as well. Oh, almost. Okay, we tried. And that's all my charges because I'm not charging over there. They don't want you to just get free kills. That's
No,
all.
it's Rickle.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Whack him up.
All right. So I'm going to keep the one guy back within 6. I'm just going to kind of go back to what I was doing. Everybody should be able to fight except the one guy.
Just piles in sideways, maintains his same
Yeah.
distance.
Exactly. And
What weapon do you start with?
your 3 wounds each.
Yes.
Then how about my 3 damage weapon?
Yep.
Does that make sense?
How many weapons do you have that are 3 damage? Just the one guy or
Stop
more
asking
than
so
one
many
guy?
questions,
Yeah,
Steve.
no, that's fair. My bad. My apologies.
Just one. The one guy, he's got 3 attacks. It's basically a Thunderhammer. It's ×2 strength, -3 AP, 3 damage.
I need to cheer him up, Limerick. Somebody help me out here. Carry on.
Uh,
Not from you.
once
Not
there-
from you.
Once
Not
there was
from you.
a guy named Steve who kept losing against Genestealer Cults, but one day he realized it's really okay, and that's not what this is all about.
I do this for a living, man.
Oh, you just. But you know what Steve's favorite thing is? Not being able to leave his deployment zone. He loves it so much.
All right. It does drive me bananas.
All right, so I'm going to be hitting you on 4s because I'm -1 to hit. But 6s get me 2
I
hits.
don't have fun here.
Whatever.
All of this is good.
I don't get to reroll anything, so that's 1 hit with my power hammer. Sorry, my heavy power hammer.
Toughness 6.
I'll be 2s to wound because I've got 2 extra strength right now. I'm strength 12 with this. Actually, no, 13 maybe. I don't know. It's at least 12 because I'm base strength 5. They got souped up for +1 strength. Twisted Helix gives them +1 strength, and this is a ×2 strength weapon. So you do the ×2 first.
12.
10,
It should be 12, yeah.
10, 11, 12. Yeah, so it's 12. They got it up to 12.
The order of operations always reigns true.
Which I disagree with.
I know, because if it says at the beginning of the game they get +1 of their strength characteristic,
Exactly.
and then the weapon's ×2, I think that should happen afterwards.
These
But
should be, but
it's fine. It's
But
2s.
the time, yeah, the time.
2s to wound, re-rolling. That is -3, 3 damage.
I did not get protect off on this unit, so I actually forgot about it, but I made my save.
What's your save?
3 up.
So your 6-up save
Yeah.
with the -3. Got it. So no invulns on them.
No involved. No involved.
Okay. So next up is a 2 damage weapon, which I guess is, well, the power picks are D3. If you have a ton of D3 damage weapons or a bunch of 2 damage weapons against 3 wound guys, what do you do first?
I'd start with the
I probably.
I did D3.
All right, well, do the D3s first then.
I mean, average would say. Never mind. I don't know.
Well, can
No,
you explain the D3s?
I would do the D3s. I would
Yeah.
do the D3s first.
Well, then that's mathematically
twos,
the right
the
answer.
2s for sure are going to take 2 of them to kill one.
Yeah.
The D3s could do it in, they can do it in
Exactly.
1,
1
2,
to
or
3.
3. But on average, they do just as badly. But they
But like,
can,
if
yeah, whatever.
there's many reasons, like whether it's mathematically right, like if you whiff and you leave something with 1 wound, like no, do the D3s first.
So there's 10, 9, 8, 7 of them fighting you. So that'll be 14 attacks. They're only 2 attacks each.
You know I have 1 ghost axe still, right? He's gonna go back in.
That's fine. Yeah, this is a delaying tactic, man. I kill enough, and then I delay. All right, so these ones will hit on 3s. And 6s do 2 hits.
Ooh.
So those 6s make up for 2 of my misses. And these are strength 5, 6, 7.
Rich?
3s to wound. Re-rolling 1s. Because you're definitely the closest.
For sure.
I got nothing else to help me here, right? No. 3s, re-rolling 1s. Oh, and I still got my running claws with these guys as well. Re-roll 1s.
Because they hate him. I wish I had like
That doesn't matter if it was a 6, but that was a wound.
I wish I had a drawing tool or something. I want.
I know.
I want to doodle so bad.
I think you can
If you
get
got
mods for
here,
it.
attacking these over here.
Yeah.
We'll get there eventually. So that's
Hey,
9 of
we
them.
got a super chat from Pure Strain again. Thank you, $5. Picks
Appreciate
plus might from beyond plus abominant equals so many claw attacks.
I know. It's awesome.
Sorry,
But
not
I don't
9.
have that. That was 9 of them. They're up -2.
5 up. Oh, never mind.
Oh, golly.
Okay.
That's going to hurt.
How much damage?
So 8 of them. D3 each. You ready for
here
this
we
one
go.
by
One
one?
guy
ready
needs
for
one
this
at a
one?
time because they have fortune on them.
I'll do them one at a time anyways, because you're 3 wounds each. What's
Yeah,
fortune do?
I ignored everything.
5 up
plus.
board save.
This is. I hate this.
Okay, that's 3 of them.
One guy's
Oh,
dead.
One guy's dead.
Well, that's not math.
Next one. 3 of them. Oh, look at that!
He's
That's
super
math
low.
now.
Oh, wild.
3 more of them.
This is a trip.
Oh, 1 wound left on him.
Oh.
That one then takes 1 wound, which he dies. Okay, another one's dead.
You don't need these guys, right?
3 more. 3 more. Oh, he's got 1 wound left. And he takes 1 wound. He's dead. Hey, it's kept 2 of your guys alive. 1 wound. Hold on. Just, okay, not
I
saved.
killed that.
And the last one is 3 more. That guy has 2 wounds left. And he's alive with 1 wound.
Oh my gosh. That's
So
fortune.
I'll do my rending claws next.
Oh my gosh.
So I'll do the 7 of them with the rending claws.
I'm not gonna mark it.
Yeah. Well, this is to finish him off before I do the 2 damage weapon, right?
There's still 2 damage.
3s to hit.
attacks after this, my
I
man.
forgot.
What are still 2 damage?
Oh, I thought there were still 2 damage attacks after this.
Yeah, there are.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Switch and
yeah.
explode. No?
Yeah, that's why I
Okay.
kept those 2. These are strength 7 as well, so 3s to wound, re-rolling 1s. Love that twist. So 4 of them. These are only. Oh shoot! Yeah, I didn't get any 6s, so these are only -1.
4 up.
So
1 damage. 5. He's
so
dead.
he's dead. So we got 1 last guy. All right, that's all right. It's just 1 last guy to fight, and he's only got 6 attacks at 2 damage apiece. 3s to hit. 6s explode. No exploding. So sad. Strength 12. 2s to wound, re-rolling 1s.
2s.
Now, it's just a signpost, so it only is -1.
Ooh.
What are you doing one at a time for?
How many were there?
There's 6 of them.
My man.
You're dead.
No,
Oh, they
Oh,
go
we got
5 up.
fortune.
So that's 8 wounds. 8 wounds. You can survive it.
Stranger Things.
Oh,
I want to
One
drop
wound.
the bat.
It's all right. I got a stratagem to fight again.
So you said that. Is that only for aberrants then? or-
Yes.
Oh, okay, okay. That's unique. That's an old codex that has a unique stipulation on their fight again.
Where's the guy that's alive?
He's,
Oh, he's all the way back there.
Yeah, he's way back there.
It's this.
All right. Well, we're going to pile in.
Consolidate.
Sorry, consolidate. My bad. Just to kind of block the best we can.
Yes,
The
he will
best
continue
we
to not leave his
can.
deployment zone.
Yeah. Consolidated.
I'm gonna go ahead and do a quick morale. I'm pretty sure he's dead.
He's gonna boogie woogie. He's dancing his way up this battlefield.
You know what? They could be 10. They're not 10.
Yeah, you never know. They're weird things.
All right. what do we got?
Necrons are all 10 for some stupid reason.
These guys have a soul.
You leave my Necrons alone, right?
They shouldn't all be 10.
They've been 10.
I know. It doesn't make any sense.
They're
Forever.
9. I rolled a 5.
They've
rolled-
come out.
yeah, you rolled-
10.
Sticking around.
No way.
Did you roll 5?
I rolled a
Yeah, you
5,
rolled
right?
5. Yeah, that was 5. I remember seeing 5. And he
I
said
lost
10.
4.
Oh,
All right.
nice.
Congratulations.
Yeah, yeah. All
Make you feel a little better.
right, it's my turn 2. I gained 1 command point, up to 1. In my command phase, I have nothing to do because I have an old book. And we're gonna reshuffle a little bit. I lost that measuring tape. I haven't used it in
My turn wasn't that long.
felt like forever. I lost that measuring tape.
You've lost your measuring tape again.
It's probably over there because I came over to help fix something.
I don't see one.
I'll use this one. Okay, what am I gonna do?
Hold on. Show me the one in your hand. That's your measuring tape.
No, it's not.
Oh, okay.
Thanks.
I'll just use this measuring tape in my hand. Like, why don't just use it to begin with?
We're gonna go
-2 movement.
6 inches
Are we
this
on
way.
Eldar turn?
Yeah, Eldar turn 2.
Oh, yeah.
You get a
welcome to
command point.
one
Command point. Ooh, look at that. You're no longer winning the game. You're not at 0 anymore. You all right?
Yes.
You have more things to come up, right?
For anyone in chat
Yeah.
who is joining new, the objective is that white marker that Matthew's pointing out, and that is going to be slowly dropping every turn. It's like an
It
airdrop of
moves. It
supplies.
moves somewhere within 2d6 inches.
And
the
then
winner, the roll-off winner.
currently Matthew's on the roll up twice, and it has moved deep within his territory. and Steve is trying to
Oh.
get there and cannot leave his territory.
Spend the 1 command point for the IN and reroll all
Spirit
the-
Mind Power.
Yeah, Spirit Mind Power.
Woo! Weird space anime. Let's go. Omiwa. Watch as they zip around. The
I'm gonna need a lot
Genestealer
of
Cults
help.
are already dead.
Well, I appreciate you playing down, Steve. The only reason that
I don't know if I did.
the only reason I'm this far is because you brought a crap Eldar list.
It's not that crap. Why are you making fun of my army now, bro?
No, we've
No,
told
you
Why are you
succeeded.
rubbing salt in my wound?
You succeeded in bringing a bad army. That was the real challenge. Was could you bring a bad enough army that I'd have a chance? And the
No.
answer we've already found is yes.
But I'm not done.
I know,
you're
but
still
I
gonna
have
win.
a chance.
I'm gonna win.
But I still have a chance. So we've answered at question number 1. Now the second question is, will Steve get embarrassed and die?
Yeah, probably.
And the answer to that is, I sure hope so.
Okay, what am I looking at? Oh no, second phase. This is the first. Okay, what do you have for saves on those chumps?
5 up armor, no invuln, and they're -1 damage. And I have a
That's
5 up feel no pain.
Right.
They're toughness 4 though. They're only toughness 4.
they applied the
Okay,
-1
so
damage.
all
first.
my psychic powers affect infantry only, and he killed all my infantry that want my powers on. Well,
By the way, the stratagem that Steve used, which I'm going to deduct now, is called, I already did that, Guided Wraith Sight. I was joking a little bit earlier. I couldn't remember the name. And that allows, increases the range of his spears here by 12 inches on the rerolls, and it's reroll all failed hit rolls.
instead of
instead.
ones, that's so good. I didn't even realize.
Yeah, that's good power for Yandon.
I mean,
yeah.
honestly, you're still better off playing not Iandon, even with wraiths.
Oh, really? Even with that strat? That does seem pretty good.
So just
I don't know.
to-
Expert craft.
Oh, never mind. He's over there.
One reroll to hit, to wound, and or damage.
Oh, yeah.
No, sorry, all of them. No, not damage. Hit and wound. Reroll 1 hit to wound per unit.
They're mastercraft.
And then you can do like Wrath of the Dead or something and reroll 1 wound all the time. Anyways, focus. So we're gonna do. Let's put. Nope. Can you tell me the range of Jinx there, Luca?
Yeah, the range of Jinx is probably
You have it up?
24 inches.
I think it's 18, so I'll
It's like 18 or 24. Yeah.
Okay, Matthew, can you tell me what we're looking at with saves on those two characters there?
Oh, like
Oh gosh.
No involves or anything?
5 ups.
No, none of them.
Half a wound.
Abominate is the same as the Aberrants, -1 damage and 5 up feel no pain.
How many wounds do you got?
Not many. 5 with a 5 up save.
These are 18-inch range. Yeah, okay. So I don't have a...
No, now that those characters are out in the open, you can kill them. He did his job. He came in, gave the extra exploding 6s. It amounted to more than the one guy. The best thing would be that he made his charge in there. This is not, by the way, the best use of these characters. Like, I should have dropped in units next to them as well to provide lookout sirs, but I just don't want to. I like the whole like multiple wave thing.
Oh yeah, Steve's loving it.
The thing I love about open war is you don't have to play the smartest. You can just kind of play thematically. Especially when there's a
Well,
scenario
I
like,
need
here's
to
the
kill the
objective.
Aberrants, so we'll
Oh,
start off with the
absolutely.
Farce here. We're gonna doom them. Got it. That's
I got
reroll the
nothing to
wound.
stop. I got nothing
I'm
to
gonna put Fortune on the only unit he can put. Oh, I just put it on anybody. I'm gonna put Fortune on that Wraith Lord. Wait, I gotta double check that I'm allowed to do that.
How many points was that Wraithguard squad, by the way?
Oh.
The small one?
Yeah.
175.
Okay, this is a 325 point squad. Buffed by 3 characters. Was it worth it? Absolutely. They're going to draw all the firepower.
Yeah, we're gonna put it on that Wraith Lord.
You need a 7, but don't you get a +1?
I don't get a +1. I don't spend mana point for that. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my once per battle round reroll something. I got it.
Once per battle round reroll.
Well, I have 2 ways of rerolling
Yeah,
my
you
second
got the
powers.
Farseer helmet and all that.
Actually,
yeah.
no. You know what? I wouldn't use that. My battle round's over, but it doesn't matter. I think it's just gonna be smites left because there's not a whole lot of. We're gonna put protect on the Dire Avengers from the one Warlock, and he gets it.
He protect.
And then we're gonna Destructor from the other Warlock. It's not enough. And then we're gonna do smite, smite, smite because I can't see any value to anything. We'll start off with a smite. Ooh, d6.
Ooh, D6, mortal wounds. So
Ooh.
6 mortal wounds, which I ignore in 5s. Ooh, that's 5 wounds already. Why don't you keep going in there?
Yeah, next smite over there.
You got it.
He's got it for D3 for 3.
Wow. That's 2 more.
And then this guy here.
So that's up to 7.
No.
Jeez, 7 mortal wounds.
That's not bad.
That's not just not bad. That's like stupid good.
That's
really
mind bullets coming your way.
They're only 2
Mind
wounds each.
bullets.
They're only 2 wounds each. I just lost 3.5 of them. My only consolation is they're probably all dead anyways. And you're gonna overkill them now.
Yeah.
Well, let's go ahead and put the first shooting phase. This Wraith here is gonna put his D cannon into. Oh, I'm sorry, Luca, he's way over here.
That's fine. I
So we're
can.
going
I
from here to
still
here.
showing. Yeah.
D3 shots. It's 2. Hitting on 3s. Let's hear a modifier to hit.
And if anyone's curious, this weapon does fire out of line of sight.
Yes.
You're finding out. Sorry, he's -1, but
We're looking for 2s to wound almost certainly.
What's your strength?
Nope.
they're toughness 5. Okay, yeah.
And
So how many got through?
1.
AP.
4. 5.
No save.
Okay.
With that -1.
4 damage -1.
So 3 damage with a 5 up. Ignore. So he takes 2 damage. So he's down to 3 wounds.
We're gonna do the same thing with the next Wraith here, the same guy, so I want to put him down. 3 shots. He's hitting on 3s, re-rolling everything. No, he does not. Not re-rolling everything, because youth using 12 my character. Not me, yeah. 2s. For 2 damage, so 1 damage.
Hold on. You shouldn't have rolled that because I could pass it off on a 4+.
Okay.
I was going to.
Don't worry, I rolled too fast. Take 2, I don't want.
Just take the 2.
I ignored it on a 5+.
Yep.
Okay, so he's down.
And who can you pass it off to?
The Climavis, he's got the. They all have the unquestioning loyalty royal except for the Patriarch. So anybody can pass wounds off to any character can pass wounds off to pretty much anything, except the Patriarch.
Okay,
Nobody gets to pass wounds off to
back
the Patriarch.
to him then. I'm gonna go to the Dire Avengers and to the Aberrants.
Yes.
We have exactly 18 days here.
Dire Avengers to the Aberrants.
They're hitting on 3s with their 9 shuriken.
Do they reroll with your little
Nope, not
bubbles?
them. He helps my wraith stuff.
Strength 4?
Some 5s?
4s.
And
Oh, you have a
Eldar.
sword.
Yeah. Strength 5,
Reroll
toughness
all
4.
these enemies.
No 6s. We have
Reroll
5.
1s because of the hatred thing. They're definitely the closest.
You're right. 6 total.
And there's no difference in AP.
The 1 6 I rolled is AP 3.
And the other ones are.
Nothing.
So the one gets through. The other ones are on a 5 plus. Yikes! How much damage each?
1 each.
So it's 6 wounds through. Stop 2 of them, so that's 4 wounds.
Never seen you guys die so fast.
I have.
This is all too familiar.
Yeah, it's fine. They did their job.
They've done their job, yeah.
Like,
and
they-
they're still currently doing their job.
Exactly. They're soaking up a lot of firepower. So it just all depends where this goes. If he wins a roll off and it goes 12 inches, then I'm starting to get in trouble, right?
Okay, so all my psychers, these 3 here and this one here, are all going to fire the same time into them.
Okay. They can't pass. There's no shenanigans. or anything, so.
3s and 4s. We got 1. No AP.
5 up. 1 damage. Oh, doesn't matter.
And then we're going to do a Wraith Cannon. Or sorry,
Doom did
D-cannon.
not go off, right?
Hmm. It did go off.
Okay.
Even
I
if
thought
you
it, I
reroll
thought
your
it failed
wounds?
earlier, but it went off.
You,
yeah.
you threw so many stuff up.
I re-rolled. That's right. I don't worry about it.
They're
My
probably going to
mistake.
die in melee anyways, yeah.
We got 1. Okay, D6 damage.
Sorry, Tassie.
2 damage.
Good
1
shots, though.
damage. 5 up. No damage.
Oh, you guys wounded guy. I'm gonna put my last. When you hand off wounds from that guy, did he hand off 1 wound or the full attack?
He hands off the full attack.
Okay, we're gonna put my last D cannon into that weird big aberrant dude.
Yeah, when he fails to save,
Just 1.
it slays the model though. Like
Oh, okay. 3s to hit and 2s to wound. D6 damage. Oh, you want to look out?
no, I'm not gonna. I don't want to kill the. Yeah, what the heck? 4 plus. Nope, he takes it.
It's gonna be 3 damage
So
down to
down
2.
2, 5 up.
Woo!
He's got
One
only
left.
1 damage. 1 wound left.
Does that guy also have a signpost?
No, he's got his own power sledgehammer, which is -1 to hit. So he's like only hit on 4s. His
Oh.
D6 damage though, minimum 3.
Interesting.
Oh,
And
these
he'll be
guys-
strength 13.
These guys aren't super killer like that, are they?
No, they're strength 5, so against others they would be kind of scary. But because you're all high toughness, they're not scary.
All right, we're gonna go ahead onto this Wraith Lord. He's gonna put his 2 cannons into this character here, and the shurikens into him.
Okay.
Bright Lance first. It missed. I missed expert captures. Star Cannon. 2 hits. Strength 6.
So 2s.
2s. 2 wounds.
AP?
-3.
I get no save.
D3 each. A 4.
4? You know what? Clamavus might be dead with only 4 because it's an elite character. Yeah, dead. 4 wounds.
I'll miss you, Clamavus.
Bye, Clamavus. Thanks for the +1 to charge that I didn't end up needing.
Shurikens. All the shurikens hit.
Ooh, they all hit.
Your toughness is probably 5, right?
Yeah, toughness 5.
Nothing.
Not doomed or anything, right? So you can't reroll those.
All right, well, we're going to go to this Wraith Lord. Shuriken's going after the little guys. Cannon's going to go after that guy because I want to put him down. Yeah.
Sure. Bring it, man.
Let's do this Bright Lance. It hits. Which toughness 5? It does not wound. And then Star Cannon. Reroll to hit.
Yes.
Nope. And 3s. AP3.
No to save. What's the damage?
D3. So 1.
So 1. And I don't get to subtract 1 from that. 5 up or I'm dead. I'm a dead.
Oh, boo!
And let's throw
Hey, he
Shuriken
took a lot.
cannons into the little guys.
It took a lot.
3s. 4s. We got 1 no save and 3 saves on the aberrants.
Any AP?
1. 3,
I know.
Yeah.
Any AP on the
No,
other
no,
ones? 5 up. And 1 damage each?
Yep.
5 up. So 3 wounds. That kills 2 of them.
Too many of them died.
Too
ma-
many
too
of them
many of them
died?
died?
Yeah.
Why? Because now you don't care about charging them?
No.
Or the smite just feels like it
I
was
just,
a waste.
I just didn't expect to kill that many.
What'd you expect to do? They're only 2 wounds each.
All right, we have this guy left. He's going to pump everything into them.
-1 to hit.
Could you point that one out again, Steve? Sorry.
Yep. This Wraith Lord here is going to put everything into these guys here.
Into the Adelins.
Yeah.
-1 to hit.
So let's start.
Is it reroll failed or reroll?
Reroll failed.
Sweet.
Oh! This is the old book. It's probably reroll failed, which
It
means I don't
might be.
reroll.
Yeah.
I think I rerolled something on you earlier. I actually forgot all about that. reroll all failed hits. So I can't reroll my 3s.
So reroll 1s and 2s.
It hasn't been errated, right? To be like they're all like that now.
Sorry, say it again.
I have a my thing is reroll failed hits.
It's
That hasn't been
possible to
errated
red.
across
That's
the
not
board.
been a rod.
Okay.
No.
So let's start off with the star cannons.
Hit on
So
4s,
we're hitting on
rerolling
4s. Yeah.
1s and 2s. Toughness 4.
3s.
Reroll 1s.
Rerolling 1s.
They're the
to
closest.
They're
They're the closest. AP?
3.
No save. How much damage?
We got 1 and then 1.
I should have declared
know,
what I was
you
going
should
to
have
allocate
before
because I
you-
have
before
4
you
wounds. But I'll just kill one of these guys because I didn't declare it.
You can go ahead.
Well, because I would have declared after the first one went through.
I'm gonna kill them all anyway.
You are, so keep going.
Right
Murder
Lance.
time. Murder
He can't reroll the 3. And shurikens.
Roll the 2.
Roll the 2, but not the 3. And 4s. Yeah.
Are
Oh, wait,
those bikers negative on the head?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh.
Skilled Riders. AP? No.
Nothing.
5 up. And 1 damage each.
Yes, sir.
I'll put it on one of the quad bikes.
Yep.
That way, any big weapons will get wasted on them if you decide to do that. You got the other guy, though, right?
No, he fired already. He fired it on it over that way.
Oh, okay, sure.
All right, it is time to charge. This Wraith Lord will go after that unit. And
Bring it.
I'm going to stop. In
Crunch.
You want to keep him within 3.
Oh yeah.
This Wraith Seer.
Keep him within 3 for what purpose?
Look up, sir.
Oh, I don't have any shooting.
I don't know, man. Play
No, it's
smart.
smart. It's smart. That's smart.
And I want to slingshot that guy. So the axe.
9.
Ooh, can I get? Probably not.
Luke, are you still really sad about the color morph?
I am. I'm literally just thinking about that. I'm like, it'd be so cool if that Farseer was dead right now.
The only reason I'm not sad is because of how well I'm doing. Otherwise, I'd be a little ticked off, and I'd probably be like, okay, if I had known that, I'm going to put this unit first.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
can't shoot him. But you're just given that state of the game.
This Wraith Lord is going to go after this cluster of bikes. I don't know if you want to do.
I'm not going to overwatch.
I don't.
I wouldn't even overwatch the injured one. It's just some flamers, man.
The other.
I need my
I
command
don't know why
points.
I'm even rolling.
I need my 5, now going to be soon 6 command points for my next turn. Watch me end up with like 4 command points at the end. I'll be like, oh, I guess I didn't need to save
That Wraith Lord will charge that character over there.
Biophagous.
Yeah, I'm -2 because I'm still in the crater.
Could you point it out again, Steve? Sorry.
Yeah.
This Wraith Lord failed to charge this Biophagous.
Oh, you
Because
rolled
I'm still in the crater there. Mine's still -2
Yeah.
my movement.
-2.
Might have failed anyways, but
Yeah,
either way.
it's the heat.
4-inch definitely fails.
I don't want to charge him back.
Yeah, so
We are going to start off with. You have 3 wounds. I'm going to start off with this guy.
we're going to interrupt.
He might.
It's possibly worth it.
I got to check if my thing is just. It's still shooting phase only, right?
For your rerolls? I don't know. I don't know. You're a book man.
Buddy? Apparently neither do I.
It's been a while, right?
It's been a while. I played a lot of different armies in that
October.
edition.
Can you imagine
September,
if this
August,
stupid
July,
package just
June.
keeps dropping into the Genestealer Cult line? Just all
I
this
think-
fighting for nothing.
I think it's been like 6 months since I played Genestealer Cult.
Has it been that long already?
I want to say that.
So we got 4 attacks from
Holy.
that Trump. We're hitting on 3s and we're rerolling everything.
I like turtles.
And we are strength.
8 at least.
I'm not sure actually. It might be 7.
I'm toughness 4.
Falcon, Wraith Lord, strength 7. My fists are
Oh, he's got to be something.
user.
Really?
7.
So 3's
So we're looking for 3s.
My Doom
Rerolling
I'll reroll 1.
ones.
You're good.
Okay.
2.
AP?
AP
At
on
least
my
2?
fists is 3.
Damage?
3.
So down to 2 damage each.
Okay.
So the first one, no damage.
Uh-huh.
The second one, 1 damage. Do I have an injured guy there?
Well, before you do anything, I'll just make sure Oh, no, I didn't want to pile. That's what it was.
Yeah.
So
No
1
injured
wound.
guys. Yep.
So I'll just put it on the middle guy because he's not special. Oh, I forgot my
Jeez.
tail attacks last time. Could
That-
have finished off that Wraith guard.
That Wraith. That
Oh,
Wraith
you want to
was
roll
a
it? No,
winner.
fierce, no,
No,
roll it.
no,
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 no.
no.
Roll your, I'm not going to tell you what your tail attacks.
All right.
Fine.
We're
Tail
at
attack.
impact.
It's not anything big.
Impact,
It's
not
one
big.
attack. It's 1 more attack each. Hitting on 3s. 6s would explode. These are strength 7, so 3s. Rerolling 1. So 2 wounds. These are -1 damage on that last guy. 4 up
4 up.
saves. Oh, so he's dead.
Ignore damage on 5. And
See?
Didn't matter. Okay.
Didn't matter. But thank you.
We're going to go ahead and do the Ghost Axe. He has 3 attacks on the charge. We're hitting on 4s because he's -1 hit.
Minus
That doesn't
one.
really matter. And he strikes 7, so we're looking for those 3s.
3s? AP
AP
good?
yeah.
What's
You all
the
have AP
damage?
good. D3.
D3. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah. he's good.
-1.
So it is 1.
Oh,
5 up.
D3 -1's so bad, man.
He's good.
Saved.
I can't kill these 3 guys.
I know. I'm like, how do you charge him with 3 Wraith Lord
The
equivalents?
question is, do I spend 2 command points to keep them there
Oh,
at the end?
so they're gonna.
No, I'm not interrupting.
Go
Maybe I
this
should have
way.
by now, but watching,
I was gonna say
you
you-
fail. Watching you fail was better.
Hitting on 3s, we're rerolling 1s. And we're rooting on 2s.
We roll 1.
And then these are your save. This one is. Oh, I gotta roll these. These are high. He'll kill him.
Are they D6 minus 1?
It's D3 plus 3.
Oh, jeez.
So the first one, I'll roll that again, is 4.
4.
Yeah.
4. Ah! Oh, nothing.
Okay. 4.
4 again. All right,
He's
that
dead.
kills 1.
You killed the
That
one.
kills the one I had 1 wound left.
Hey, it's gonna be
5.
5. He's dead.
Dead.
And the last one.
1 left. Ooh, 5.
You got him.
Got him.
Should have interrupted.
Until the very last die roll, you killed him.
I had more guys.
Oh, you had more? Okay.
And he's gonna go. We gotta get up the field.
I don't think it's worth the 2 command points to interrupt right there.
I don't think it would have been worth it.
No.
3, and this guy will
Because
go
I have another perfect ambush to do, which is only 3 command points.
3.
I got one to make the metamorphs a little better.
Well, Jonathan Kelly, it's been probably about 3.5 hours of gameplay, and Steve has now just
Oh,
left his deployment zone.
I'm
So.
You all right? You gotta hurry up. We gotta call it soon.
I called it twice already.
Filibustering, dude. He's just sitting there, just dragging the game on. Ooh, I'm winning. Let's just.
I guess we have to end here, guys. All right. You know what? Without looking at the board, we'll just say we're gonna end with whoever has the objective wins. Oh, look at that! I have the objective. I win.
Let's roll off to see who's moving the objective on turn.
Hold on,
3.
we're not done. We still have this fight over here.
I have to fight with him, I guess.
Oh, both of them. Neither of them have
I'll
fought.
fight with him.
He charged.
I forgot.
I'm not interrupted.
Regular Wraith Lord, hitting on 3s, re-rolling everything because of the thing.
Naturally.
And we
Toughness
are
4.
wounding on 2s.
Reroll
Re-rolling 1s.
AP
AP 3 or 4 on the sword.
is good enough. Damage.
Okay, it's D6.
Okay, 1 each.
So first guy's taking 4,
Dead. Keep going.
and then we have to allocate it.
I don't have to allocate before you roll.
No, you allocate the wound.
No, I allocate it after you roll.
Nope.
I have to allocate it before you roll.
Because I
your
hit
D6?
wound, you allocate your save, then I roll my damage. So where's your save going to go, even though you don't take it?
Yeah, I think Steve's right.
Yeah, you're probably right. Okay, well then let's put on the big guy.
1.
It didn't matter, man.
Then 6.
Another 6.
And then you put
I'm even trying to keep him alive. I don't even care.
3. And then I'm sure you're not going to interrupt. He's
Nope.
going to go 3s to hit.
Can the bike survive?
Rolling. 2s.
The bike's live!
Rolling. No, rolling. Okay, they're minimum 4 damage.
Damn.
Minimum 4 damage?
Yeah.
Okay, that kills all 3 of them.
I hate that for the Genestealer Cults.
What, did they just die? When you slightly
Look,
breathe on
I
them?
totally understand you root for the Genestealer Cults, but
I
please
hate.
stop.
No,
But
I
please
hate.
stop.
I hate. I can't stand it.
I understand.
I
It
can't
makes
stand rage.
sense.
Rage.
Please stop.
I hate it.
I know you broke it through. What am I going to do?
I'm still in my zone with more than half my army.
Technically,
I'd
I
say
have
half
most
your
of my
army's
armies
dead.
in my zone, too. Most of my army's in my deployment zone.
Yeah,
Because
but
my
you chose
deployment
to
zone
be.
is like this.
You.
There's no morale.
That's it? That's all you got?
No morale.
That's all I got.
Okay, so beginning of battle round 3, roll off to see who gets to move the objective. Oh, you got it!
Okay.
All right, how far? Double ones. Double ones.
Boxcar.
5 inches.
Just come 5 that
That
angle.
way, right?
Yeah. You got it. We'll get there.
I still have it, though.
You get a point at the end of your turn. If
And
you're
no,
there.
command phase.
Command phase?
This one's command phase. So I get a command point and a victory point. I have officially taken the lead.
Yes.
And you somehow still have victory points. You got 6.
Command points.
Yeah, no,
Third command
it's
point.
third turn. I'm going to burn the rest of them.
All fair.
There was some opportunities earlier to use more, but I did well enough that I didn't need to. Like to fight a second time, the aberrants didn't come up. That kind of stuff. That's why I'm like guarding them, because there's like certain things I can do if things go wrong for me. All right, so command phase. I got my command point. I'm up to 6.
Yeah.
You got 0, so no interrupting, eh? No Overwatch either.
We got literally. It's like almost 4 hours in. We have our first victory point of the game. Yes.
This is a low score one. This game will only ever score a maximum of 3 points for one side.
Yeah.
5.
No, because you
Three.
get 2 at the end. You get 2 at the end.
Get 2 at the end.
Oh, you get to the end.
At
Yeah.
the end of the game, you get 2 points if you control it.
So then it's only ever a maximum score of 4 for somebody.
Dang, can't see your farseer.
The guy going, if you
No,
could get
no,
5.
3. 3's the high score.
We'll
'Cause-
go command, then end of game.
Yeah, if he gets 3 points.
And then 2 at the end.
And then
No,
try
it
to
won't
get
matter. The other guy has to concede.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
the other guy's gonna
He has to.
Oh, he must.
Yes.
He must concede.
That's the rule?
He
No,
must
but what I'm saying is like it's
I
impossible.
get it.
Yeah, like
You're right. You're right.
Absolutely, Steve. I'm going to
Small
advance.
victories,
I'm going to
everybody.
advance these bikes right here.
We're asking
So-
more bikes.
So that'll be 14, 15,
they have-
17.
Do they have charges?
Will they advance?
Do they have charges?
No.
Oh, sorry. Like
the demolition charges.
yeah, thank you.
I'm kind of wishing they did, but no, they're too far away anyways. I would have been a little more.
Oh, that's
aggressive.
fair. Yeah.
We're asking for a moment of silence in chat for Billy the Nid still.
Nope. Haha, he died.
The chat is not recovered.
That'll be 21 inches for them.
I actually feel bad.
Technically, it's only Pierce Strain, but I get you, Pierce Strain. I'm sad too.
Woo!
You can kill these
Please
guys.
stop blocking me.
That's all I'm here to
I
do,
know.
man. They're going to advance. So 6 plus 11, that's 11, 13-inch advance.
Oh wow, that is very effective advance. Look at that, so close to the Eldar lines.
Even the little biophages will advance. You know, I'll roll it. See how deep I can go.
No moments for Billy, eh? That's
10
cold,
inches.
Inquisitor, that's cold.
That's probably any further. I'll probably get within an inch. I probably already am within an inch.
Ah.
Whatever.
You're good.
You can't consult. You can't.
No. You that person. Now I can move them an inch.
You said it.
I'm not going any further.
No, you're fine. It's good.
Useless. Oh no, there's so mean to Billy in chat. Billy died as he should have. Useless.
Mediocre.
Look at guys. I needed a small victory right there.
So that's 6, 7, 8, 9. So 7.
Like he literally popped out of the shadows, ready to assassinate the Farseer, but the Farseer's already pointing like he's right there.
Yeah, the Farseer's seen that death like 480 years ago or something. There's gonna be some weird guy in a cloak trying to shoot me with guns.
These guys will hop into the ruins, but we'll make sure we have one within 3 inches of that thing, just in case it doesn't move somehow. It's gonna move.
Mediocrity.
I'm just gonna keep these guys at the lookout, sir. Okay, here comes the rest of my reinforcements.
Woo!
And you have no command points to shoot me when I show up.
There's
I
still...
can generate D6 per reinforcement put on the table.
You know what? I almost would give that to you just so you're more embarrassed when you lose. Now the trash talking. The trash talking has begun. Matthew's become super confident.
It's definitely like the northern part of the table is looking very barren.
The thing that is really, really rough is I don't know how good your stuff is, but like Matt's right, it never goes past turn 3 with these guys.
Either this is gonna work or I'm gonna be done.
But they don't have the firepower, so there's that.
He's
You
dead.
do lack a lot of raids. You got hit real hard turn 1.
Hold on. I should have one more squad.
Yeah, that squad is very resilient once you buff it up.
Where'd you go?
Getting
Yeah.
a 2 up, 4
Oh,
up,
I
3
buried
up.
them by accident.
I
Here
hate
we
that.
are.
I hate that feeling because it's very similar to like playing Soulblight or something. Like there's a lot of armies I play that require buffs turn 1. Things like
But you can't get them all the time,
You
right?
can't
Sometimes
always
you're going to
get
get hit
turn
turn
one,
1.
right?
Yeah.
All right. So we still have a squad of 5 and a squad of 10. So it'll be this squad coming on, and then the Doom squad, the Metamorphs. They're like baby Genestealers. In some ways, they're better than.
do they have
Genestealers,
rock
though.
saws?
No, that's the Acolytes. I do have some rock saws. But the problem is I have 2 squads that I want to get into close combat. I've lost my +1 advance and charge guy because he got gunned down in cold blood.
That was the best 2 command points I ever spent.
No, that's the color morph. This
Oh,
is just
okay.
you just unloading and shooting the other characters.
I put some fences on the north part of the table instead of Genestealer Cults. Steve will never get past them.
I don't even know what I'm going for because like
Stuff and things.
because he can move up 8. You can actually get there soon. That's the scary part.
Nice.
What are you looking for, man?
Oh, I'm just going to try chat.
Oh, can you not see chat over there?
No.
Oh, that's cool.
Why am I muted?
Because I don't know. I thought you were gonna go to the bathroom or something.
Oh, that's fair. No, I'm going to watch chat. I'm watching my buddy Jonathan Kelly here. Just rip me a new one, as he always does.
All right.
Fences are hard, guys. Give me a
Who
break.
vetoed into this objective card? You know what? Guide for Unit
It
0.
was actually Steve.
You're right.
It
Who
was
did
Steve.
veto into this card? Who chose
Yeah, whatever.
this
I
single objective?
don't make a mistake. I'm glad to see that we're up to 180 people.
That makes up for when we crashed.
Yeah, we're going back up a little bit there. I appreciate everyone coming back. Let's get some likes for the stream. If you liked before,
Pure stream
please
is
like
go for the
again.
throat, Matt. Go for the throat.
I'm going for the throat. I'm not going to kill him. There's no way I'm taking out your army. This is just a delay tactic. That's all this is. I hold you back as long as I can.
Happy
Oh,
birthday.
there's only 82 likes, guys.
Come on, guys. Let's get
There's
those likes up.
185 of you here. We need more likes than that.
I want you to like me.
Please like me.
So what's the best thing? If I just kind of shut down this side, but then you're going to push through the side with a vengeance, and that's where that is. So
No, Jonathan Kelly, you don't get that.
I
Hi.
don't think I want to know what he said.
okay, let me check something. Toughness of your big guys is 8.
8, yes, sir.
Okay, so my hybrid metamorphs are
Nobody
base 4.
kills my big guys.
The claws are 6. They're actually strength 7. These guys are
They
strength.
could do it.
They're all strength 7. I can get a lot of attack.
Taco
though.
cats.
I reroll
We
ones.
didn't
to
talk
hit.
about some chat.
Yeah, we get some taco cats in chat just to make me smile. Not that I'm not smiling. It makes me feel better over Billy than it though.
Okay, so we're gonna do this.
Let's
the
see if we-
metamorphs are gonna show up here, and then I'm gonna spend 3 command points to move
Make a
them
move.
d6 inches. So I'm gonna come over and roll it, but I will have put them as close as I can.
Yeah, for sure.
And then they'll move 6 inches. There it is, baby.
Beefy. How much damage do they do? Swing.
1.
Oh.
I just used 3 command points.
Okay, wow. Okay, here we go. Down to
So
3.
they would have started like there, and then they move up 6. Hello.
Hello.
They are here to kill you.
How many attacks are Wraith Blades with axes?
2 base, 3 if they charge, and then turn 1 they were 4 because I did a relic that doubles their attack characteristic.
For Billy.
That's right. I just have to kill one of these guys to slow you down. Like that.
Are you even charging with them, or are they literally just blocking?
Oh,
Oh,
no, they're
wait,
charging. They're
Wait,
charging.
lords are 4 attacks.
And then
I have no
these
blades.
guys are going to pop up on this side. I don't want to
Sure.
pop them up here because you can already move 8, which means I'm not going to slow you down, and I'll just give you something to springboard off of.
Mhm.
So I'm going to bring them to the side, and then I'll attempt my 9-inch charge because they have rock saws, 4
I
of
like
them,
it.
so they could actually take them down.
That's that big Genestealer Cult thinking I like there. That's a big brain. I can see it pulsating.
I'm not seeing. Nope, they're not gonna. Nope.
Well, it's 9-inch charge. I'm not banking on it, but I will wish for it.
To be fair, like honestly, I'm kind of hoping they do because I've never seen these guys make a 9-inch charge.
Oh, it's gonna happen right now.
I've just seen just the worst charge rolls from Genestealer Cults. I know it's not average or statistical or how you should expect it.
Okay, into the shooting phase. Into the shooting phase.
Where are we starting?
What do you got?
I got a sniper.
You
Oh,
want to
he's-
look at somebody to help him out? I don't know
yeah,
if he
yeah,
helps.
yeah. Because nobody else is really going to care about shooting. Yeah, he's going to look at that menacingly and then hit it on a 2. I hit it.
Nice.
Strength 4, so 6 is normally, but plus 2 to wound.
Of course.
So 4s, and then the 4s also do the mortal wound. No, got nothing. That's a plus 2 to wound, it still couldn't do it. Let's fire a bunch of auto pistols at you. So I've got 6 of them. 4s to hit. No, yeah, 4s, because he's too far away to give him the 5s. And 6s to wound, rerolling 1s. Hey, that's a wound. No AP, obviously. That would have been embarrassing.
No, you always roll those because you know, like they chip wounds off of things, right?
Yeah, I'm going to throw a blasting charge and fire a bunch of auto pistols right there. It looks like, if they look like they have hand flamers, I spent those at first and then I removed them because I didn't have enough points.
Which is going after?
This is just the one that they're about to charge. Okay. If I somehow kill it with my auto pistols, sad. So 6 shots plus the 9 auto pistols. It's one of those that shouldn't kill you anywhere near, but if it chips off, I'm looking to take off
I could.
a wound.
It's not going to. It could.
A wound. 4s to hit.
Back that head up, Matthew. There we are.
Is that better?
Every time I say it, it just
It just gets worse.
so I'm like, do I say it or do I not say it? It just gets worse.
6 is to wound, rerolling 1s. Yeah, nothing. That was a lot of firepower.
You are right, Sarah. The Andon Craftworld is the best Craftworld.
It is. That's why I painted them on yellow. Also, it's the best color.
They look cool. And nobody's in range for shotguns.
People literally paint anything
I
yellow.
love yellow.
Okay, 5 more.
I was afraid of painting yellow before I got my orcs. So I'm like, oh, yellow.
5 more auto pistols into the same guy. 4s to hit. 6s to wound. These the closest,
Yeah,
so re-roll. Nothing.
This is why you got to bring 2 Genestealer detachments so you can have 2 Billy the Nids. Redundancy.
I don't know. 3 command points to bring a second
But
one?
They both come in like
I
different
guess it is 3
phases,
command
or
points. I,
come in at the same
I
time.
guess
So
not.
one bleeding dies.
I think they just bring patrols, but
Oh yeah.
only 2.
Patrols where it's at.
Yeah, patrols are.
Oh, I know. And then they'll make them each their own thing and put things that fit perfectly. And I get, like, if you're going,
Yeah,
if
of
you're
course.
playing meta,
That's
you're
not
playing
what
tournament,
this
do
game
it.
is.
Do it. But I just don't, I don't get along with other cults.
I get
My
that.
cult or the highway cult. All right. So that's all my shooting. Are you still alive? You are?
So
All right, we're going to charge over there first, because if I need to use a reroll, I want to use it over there.
Yep.
Because I will
The
have
guys who moved the extra d6, right?
Yeah. So if we want to zoom in over here, we got Metamorphs attempting to charge against your Wraith Lord. You want
What?
Overwatch? You can.
I can't.
What generation is a metamorph?
It, generation. They're definitely. They could be Generation 1. The earlier generations look more like Genestealers. So
Yeah.
like the neophytes are probably 3rd or 4th generation.
Yeah. That's what I
Because
figured,
the more the generations, the more human they look, and the more they can infiltrate society.
Yeah, 'cause these guys look like straight up Gene Stealers, not gonna lie.
Yeah, so they're probably they could be 1st, 2nd, or 3rd generation.
Ooh.
Probably yeah. Anyways,
You need like a double one probably gets you in.
well,
That's
5 gets me in. Well, I would need a 3-inch charge, right? Because I have to start more than 9 inches away. Move 6, so double 1 definitely would not get me.
Oh, fair, good point. Yep, good point.
So 5-inch charge. They are coming in.
Where are those rock saws at?
They're the one that need to make a 9-inch charge.
Oh. Okay,
And
okay.
heck yeah, I will be doing a reroll. I'm gonna pre-say that I'm doing a reroll.
Nah, you don't.
That's my biophages is in the way.
Hey, there's like a little familiar in there.
Yeah, and it's in my way.
That guy's cool.
It's actually costing me some attacks. Like I might be able to. No, he's actually gonna cost me attacks. The jerk. What was I thinking by putting him there? You know what I was thinking? I wasn't.
Fair.
I can't think that many steps ahead. What is this, chess? All right, we're gonna try another charge over here. It's a 9-inch charge into your Wraith Lord.
Right, Seer.
Whatever.
Whatever,
They all look the same.
respect
They all
the
look the
Seer.
same to me, man. Just because you paint your face white instead of blue.
Man, I have a shield in my hand, a big old cannon on my shoulder that carries
All I see
stabby
is
stick.
big, janky looking, tall, skinny
stabby
guy.
stick.
Yeah,
And I'm supposed to cut it down with my mining equipment and then process its parts for the cult. 9-inch charge. Oh!
Oh, I
You
see
were
the-
a 4!
Oh,
You
yeah.
were a 4!
Yeah.
I pre-said the reroll.
Yeah.
So command point,
Oh,
Luca.
command point re-roll down. Aw, womp womp.
I felt that one.
Yeah. Well, you felt that you saw the 9.
Yeah, I'm like, oh yeah, he got it. They never get it, but
Yeah, 4
They
rocks,
never get it.
4 rock saws could actually take them down. But like
yeah,
not.
he's an invuln.
Oh, that's a Gene Stealer for sure. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, could.
It is what it is. No more charges. So just to fight with the Metamorphs. Now I have a new, well not new, but one I've never used. Because I never
Are they
used
one wound
Metamorphs.
apiece, no save?
5 up save, 3 toughness.
Pretty much one wound each. No.
Oh yeah, you're gonna destroy them.
You are looking at guardsmen right now. Those are the guardsmen.
Yeah,
equivalent.
they're just buffed up.
But
guardsmen.
I'm
They're
pretty
They're strength
guardsmen.
5. They're strength 5.
Okay. Sorry, I keep hitting my mic with my beard. Apologies.
So I'm going to do 1 command point, Luca.
Oh, yeah.
Violence Unleashed on the
Ooh.
Metamorphs. They're gonna
One.
get +1 attack.
Ooh. I could.
And I'm gonna yell at my biophages for being in the way.
He should know better.
Can you squeeze through, get better?
Not really. Not without engaging the other guy. And even then, see, I can't get through there. Remember, I was very careful to put him just outside of an inch. Well, these
Yeah.
guys' bases are bigger than an inch.
They are slightly bigger than just outside of an inch.
Oh my.
Yeah, the 32mm base coming in strong again.
So
Well-
so I'm gonna keep 3 of them out of the combat because of that. So only 7 of them are in. That's a big deal. That's 12 less attacks.
Ooh.
That's a big deal. That's a huge boo-boo on my end. And I couldn't even charge the biophages to make up for it because he advanced.
Hero.
I even made a point to say he advanced. Yeah, that was all sorts of wrong. I apologize that I did not do optimal there. So if I lose, it's because of this move right here. Well, that's 12 less attacks. They're only 1 damage each.
All right, man. It balances out that crazy good turn 1 charge.
So 7 of them are in, including the leader. So that's 28, 33 attacks.
It's not bad. Are they hitting on 3s or 2s? Why 3s?
3s, because they're not the talents.
Okay.
Sorry, what did I say for how many attacks?
Wasn't paying attention.
We got 1 extra attack.
I know. I put that as part of it. There's 7 of them.
You said a number. It was like
7
20.
times
You
4.
said 28 or 33. I can't remember.
Okay, so 3 of them can attack. That leaves 7 of them. 4 attacks each. It's 28 plus 1. So it's only 29. I think I said it wrong, whatever it was. 29 attacks. 7, 10, 13, 17, 20. But I would have 12 more. That's a huge
That's
difference.
a lot of. Well, you know what? It's see if you have to roll the other 12 afterwards to finish them off.
Well, I'll know after this. And now you made me lose count.
We'll
15,
get to
20.
these men.
Luca, your job is to offer count dice.
There we are. 29.
Oh man.
3s to hit. Well, that was crap.
It doesn't look that
Probably
bad.
average.
I don't want average, Luca.
Come on. You can
They're
never
only
hope-
strength 7,
I
which normally
am-
would make them like awesome. But he's toughness 8, so I need
Toughness
5.
8.
Rerolling 1s.
It's true.
I got nothing else to help me, right? Hold on.
Ooh.
You never know. You have apparently 1 CP, Matt.
There's one whole command point available to you.
So maybe you can do something.
Dang, it's just 1, eh?
Yeah, I felt that the last 2 turns.
Dang it, just one, eh? Well, did you even use so many of your command points early on? Like, oh, because you have the 2 weird detachments. That's right. Yeah, Vanguard and Outrider.
Oh, I could have spent a command point to advance and
It wasn't
charge with the
smart.
acolytes. Dang.
What? Who?
Oh, well.
Where?
Any acolyte can advance and charge with a command point. I forgot about that. So like that's if I start these on the table instead, you'd have shot them down.
Oh, yeah, I was trying. Yeah.
But
Well,
turn one, start them, advance and charge,
Yeah.
just like the Genestealers, and they get +2 their advance. So I could have actually had them in instead of the bikes, but then the bikes would have been blocked and would have been able to fire their. Anyways, strength 7, so 5s to wound. Rerolling 1s. Yeah, you're not gonna die. It's a good roll, but you're not gonna die.
Really
1, 2,
rending-
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You could die from this. They are rend. They're -2.
Is there rending claws on any of
No,
those?
-1. These are not rending claws. These are just the metamorph claws. In hindsight, I wish I was. Wait.
we're going to wait.
No, you have to replace the rending claw to get the metamorph claw.
Do you have any more attacks after this?
No. So rending claws would have been better in this case.
Is it only -1?
Yeah, because you
Yeah.
rolled like 7 6s.
4 up?
So you take 3 wounds.
No, he has fortune.
Oh,
No,
I hate that
5s.
spell. Hate that spell.
6-2.
2 wounds. So that was that awesome charge. That's it. That's all I got with them.
That's
now
all
you
you
chop them
got.
down. I don't have a way to attack twice. And I've only got 1 command point left now. So you've now experienced
No,
experienced the brunt of my army. So the rest is just you killing me and seeing if that
Weird.
if so it'll all come down. So it'll all come down to where that objective goes.
We've
not-
hit that
exactly
point.
Right.
The Genestealer Cult have no
Yeah,
punch left in
I
it.
have lost all of my
No,
punches.
but like it's genuinely sad because we're joking around the whole time about like me not playing over here, but like this army now falls
Yeah,
apart
after turn
every
3.
freaking time.
Now there are ways to play Genestealer Cults where you can keep going. Like you bring some other stuff to have shooting, but you would have decimated that one.
Now you want to put him back a bit because you came within 12 of him. Back him up a hair. We say you
Why?
didn't.
What does
You
that
say
do?
I had to reroll hits. Say we didn't come that close
Oh, it's
Okay.
against a unit within 12 of the seer? Oh, that's weird. Okay.
because normally he has an aura of 6. I reroll 1.
I thought it was your guys within 12 inches of him.
No, the enemy has to be within 12.
Wraith seers are not characters, correct?
No,
No.
not anymore. They
Yeah.
used to be.
They used to be Inquisitor. They used
3s, it didn't matter. I have Tesla. 2s. Rerolling 1s because
AP at least 2.
yeah, 3.
So 4 of them are dead. Oh, I get to reroll 1s to hit. Dang it. I forgot about my cult icon. 1, 2, 3.
Hey,
Not
Holly.
that it matters in this case.
$7. Matt, can you bring the fish and rice to mom and dad's?
It's more fiction than texting.
Can I bring it there? So they're already there? Why don't you just text?
I don't. They might
love
be.
it.
You don't have to pay
That's
$7 a text.
You're probably right. They are $7 to text. Yeah. It's actually $6.99.
Still a very expensive text.
I don't know. I don't understand why it's $6.99, but I like it. Welcome, Holly.
That's you have morale. I don't know if you do morale. No, you don't. You can't do morale, right? Oh, you can flip morale.
I was on 6. I didn't.
No. Okay, so we're on to my turn. I'm gonna gain 1 command point.
Ooh, we both have 1.
Yes.
Yes, I can bring the stuff to mom and dad's. I'm assuming that you're at mom and dad's.
You're probably right.
I'm not gonna spend my 1.
Maximum carnage.
Nah, I'm not gonna spend it. So we're just gonna
You're
start.
gonna watch so many models get removed from the table now.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be brutal.
Yeah.
We're gonna go this way.
No one even told me it was Steve's turn. Gosh, Steve, have a command.
I did. I still got 1
Instead of
command
you're,
point.
you're focused on the fish and the rice.
I was actually. Man.
It's gonna walk through your guys.
No. I was checking if he could fit through. Not moving him.
Oh, I see.
Putting him. We gotta get up as far as we can. What's in the
You
cost
might
of
get there, man. It depends where the objective goes. If I win the next roll off, then you've probably lost.
that? As far as I can get.
Because even if I only go 2 inches, it still is back in my side. And I'll get my second point. And then you'll have to get it sooner.
You have nothing else for reinforcements, right?
Nothing. This is it, man. I can spend a command point and add D6 models back to a troop choice. So I could always.
Throw me in advance, please.
Where?
Just throw it.
5. You're welcome.
Oh, I should have spent it. Oh well. No, we'll go here. I want to do
You're
something like you did.
strong.
Yeah, we'll go back here.
Your shield wall held, and now you're pushing out. I got to, you know what the fun thing of that is? I got to kill stuff, and now I can just sit back and watch you win.
You think win? I don't know. We're gonna run out of
No,
time. We're
we
gonna
need-
get that objective first.
Oh yeah, look at that. We're out of time, folks.
Oh,
No, it really comes
Oh
down
no,
to...
we actually are.
Yeah, we are. So please hurry up.
No, you tell him to hurry up. He's had like 5-minute turns this whole time.
Don't forget about coherency. Yeah, you probably played for like 10 minutes of all of
He
this.
probably played like 10 minutes.
You got throw saves. Yeah,
gonna-
it's all going to come down to where that objective moves. That's the silliness of the open war, right? And it's why some people would hate it.
We're gonna go ahead and do some stuff. We're gonna go.
Just start shooting, man. Just
We're-
hold
we're
down
gonna-
the trigger.
We're gonna. Oh God. We're gonna fortune him.
Oh, you're doing psychic stuff. Just skip the psychic phase. man. You
That's not
failed.
enough. I'm gonna use my cloak.
Your once per battle round reroll.
No, sure, I did that one instead. That's fortune on him. We're gonna put. I have to finish him off. Doom. I need it. We'll doom them.
They're
Got
doomed.
it. Let's go ahead and do. Move again on the Dire Avengers.
Where's my concede chair?
Right.
The Genestealer Cults have had all their fun. They want to go home now.
I got to do some cool stuff. The Metamorphs were disappointing, but what do you expect up against a toughness 8 thing, right? Honestly, the Renting Claws would have been better. They would have still been on 5s, and the 6s would have punched through better. Or just bringing them, the Acolyte hybrids probably should have been the ones to do all that. Because they get their rock saws in there. Strength 9 rock saws, so they wound on 3s.
I don't care. I'm gonna smite my smite. Smite. And then
Well, on
it's
what?
all gonna be there. Some 2 smites are going there. So we have 2 smites on them.
2d3 mortal wounds. So they're all dead. That's the squad of 5. That's what you're hitting.
Oh, I didn't know it was a different squad. Yep.
And so, who's doing that? Oh, these
2.
guys.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I was going to
Yeah.
say, because there's a lot of other stuff.
They're
going on.
giant nerds.
And
Two big
then
nerds with sticks.
this guy will smite this squad over here, over on this side of the
Need
table.
a 7.
Nope. And they're so super dead. Let's
I'm going to just put my books down
let's
there.
put a destructor on to this character because why not? Oh yeah, it's 2 dice. No, and then we're gonna put a. You're not gonna attack anything. I'm gonna jinx them. Hey, they're jinxed. They're minus 1 of their saves. Sorry, my bad. I apologize.
It's
I
fine.
genuinely.
You waste time and you won't get to the objective. Who's
Okay.
filibustering now?
We're gonna have this chump shoot that character.
Yeah, the lookout sir won't stop him.
Hits, wounds, minus like 4 or 5. Minus 4.
4+ will pass it off. I don't know why I'm passing it off. Passes it off. Try
We're
again.
gonna put the pistols from all the psychers over there into him. I should one at a time. No, I know all the other, right?
Yeah, do them all together, please.
They all hit. And
Reroll 1s. He's the closest.
We got 1. Nope, 2. Oh, what's cover this?
3.
2 wounds.
AP?
None.
5 up.
Oh.
I know, it seems so unnecessary at this
Right.
point.
He'll put everything into them because he has no choice. Let's start off with the 2 shuriken cannons on 3s. And
No, like, rerolls in him. no
reroll
fortune.
1s. And 3s. Your reroll 1s.
AP?
None, but you're minus 1 of your saves.
No.
So what?
All right.
You jinxed them?
That's the only thing I had was in range.
So 3 more die.
Star cannon misses because it's heavy, and then the right lands. Misses because it's heavy.
Yeah, the durability on the big guys really showed.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's all good.
But that was expected, I guess. Happy to see all the race die. I hate those guys.
Dire Avengers are going to go after the bikes.
-1 to hit.
Yep. Fours.
Ooh, lots of 3s.
Lots
Thank
of
you.
threes. Toughness 4.
Yes. So thinking 4s and 6s are a good AP. Oh, golly.
6s are AP 3 and 5 regular saves.
So 5 up. So
Okay.
3 wounds go through, so you kill 1.5 of them.
I don't know if I want to fire those.
It's going to be close, man.
Ooh. This Wraith Lord's gonna go next. His shurikens are gonna go here. His big guns will go after that squad.
So -1 to shoot.
Yep, shurikens are on 4s. And not rerolling because they're too far. And 4s. If you could.
Reroll
They're
one.
not the closest, so.
Oh, they're not. You're right.
I think it's kill a bike.
Okay.
Stark Cannon.
Hit on 4s, remember.
No, into them.
Okay. So 3s then.
And then 2s, I'll do the Bright Lance. Misses. So AP3 onto those guys. Too many.
Even with cover, they still would fail that.
Too many.
Okay. I'm running out of guys fast.
Oh yeah.
We're going to put this guy first. This Wraith here is going to put into the bikes.
-1 to hit.
Yep.
I'll always just say that to remind you. Also remind me.
No, he's not going to fire yet. Move on to this Wraith Lord first. Sorry, Luca.
That's fine.
He's going to put his cannons into this squad. All his weapons here, except for the shurikens are going here, because it's all you can see. So shurikens first. Oh, that's too many dice. And they all hit. 3 hits.
Strength?
4s.
Three's
Rerolling
the
1s.
On them?
Yep, because you're closest.
So no AP?
Nope, just 1.
5 up. 1 dice.
Okay. Star cannons into those 5 guys. They're too far. You know what? You have only 1 wound, right?
Yes.
Bright Lance hit. These are both wounding on
You
2s.
Bright Lance in them?
No save.
Here's another target, right?
2 of them?
Yep. Okay, with that, that'd be really efficient, trying to go really fast. We are going to put this guy into them. So D3 shots. It's going to be 3 on 3s and 2s to kill. Not rerolling. It's 1 more dead. Then we're going to
that was
go.
leader. With the extra.
What's your leadership?
8 with the leader. 7 otherwise. Meaning the leader of the squad.
Yeah.
The sergeant of the squad.
Okay, so we're going to go ahead and fire one of these guys at him.
Oh shoot! I pulled the one that gave him.
Oh, you want to switch it? Go ahead.
Yeah, sorry.
No worries.
I would have pulled the other guy.
Yep, I'll go for it then. 2 shots, 3s and 2s to kill. And then finally, the last one, I have this one as well. No, this one's fired at that, so I have just 1 seer left.
That's it. That's all you have on the table for the Genestealer Cults?
Oh yeah.
Oh yikes.
Yeah, this is actually very normal.
Yeah.
We're gonna put it into those 3.
It's just always surprising though.
I know, because you feel like
One
you're
shot.
backpedaling. They scare the crap out of you.
Okay.
They scare the crap out of you because they're right in your face. But
Well-
then they don't have the staying power with all. Well, you know, the Eldar, they're not even like the newer tech. All the super crap ton amounts of shots.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
So you see, even with that, I don't know what the answer to that is either, because you can't just like make them cheaper, because then you're just gonna have too many models on the table.
Yeah.
Let's start charges right here.
Would you make them all toughness 4? Would that really make a difference? Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
I'm not overwatching.
I was
anywhere.
thinking. That's where I gotta use the reroll.
Like
How's that command point?
your command point.
Bye bye.
And then him.
Yeah, you need to kill them, because they could actually threaten one of those.
And then this guy's gonna go after them at the front.
Oh yeah, he's.
5.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I'm trying to make room for
You're trying to springboard here, right?
exactly.
Kill them, consolidate to the objective.
I
I got objective
he's
secured
going
on the
for them
objective
as
right
well.
now, though, so I still have that point. Well, unless it moves.
think so, maybe not.
Oh yeah. 7 for the next guy. Assuming that you left space for him, then yeah, he's in.
Oh, a little bit more.
Bio pages right
He'll-
now is.
Go after that big squad. I guess you have to go after both.
There's a character there.
Go after both.
Okay. Yeah. Here,
Got it.
let me help you.
And then the Dire Avengers are gonna go after both, I guess.
Just to get him in there.
Yeah. Oh no, wait. That I can't because I can.
Yeah, you can fit.
4, 6.
Yeah, because you can stick one guy right in there.
Just gotta get. Whoops. Treating.
You got one guy. Yeah, without going through the muck.
This guy's gonna go up in this way.
Yeah. There you go. You did it.
Oh, this guy's auto go in. He can't fail.
Ta-da. All right, you ready to wipe out the majority of the rest of my army? And then I just hope the wind to roll off and move this thing 12 inches.
So he's gonna swing first.
I've only got one command point. I can't interrupt. So don't think too hard.
Sorry, who was that
Threes.
swinging first?
Wraith Seer.
Oh, okay.
And 2s, heals 4.
Okay. Well, let's kill the regular guys first, including the leader, because I'm not thinking I'm surviving here.
And he'll come up. And he's hitting on 3s, and he's killing on 2s. Heals 2 more.
Oh no, these rock saws.
Oh, they're not doing it.
I know, I'm so sad.
I want to spring up the field. I'll do the ghost axe into the character. Rerolling 1s. And 2s.
AP,
3.
pass him off. No, so kill the familiar, and then how much damage?
D3.
So
3.
he takes 3. So
Did he not take 1? No, he passed it off.
no, he didn't pass it off. He killed the familiar.
No, earlier, I mean.
Yeah. So he's down to 1 wound.
Uh,
Why don't you do your dire avengers to finish him off?
yeah, I guess so. I'm gonna do the Exarch has a cool power weapon. He can
A
still pass off.
cool-
No, sorry, that's a bit of a bait. Don't take that.
Yeah,
Do this guy first and kill the hybrid, so he can't pass it
yeah,
off.
exactly.
Sorry.
No,
I wasn't trying to do that. I
no,
wasn't
I
trying
know
to.
you are. I know you. You're good. You're good. He's sitting on 3s,
Stick
and he kills
sportsmanship,
2.
boys.
He killed 3 of them. Was that 3?
Yeah. Sorry, I meant to say wounding on 2s.
Wounding on 2s. Okay.
He can't really pile in because
So that guy's
yeah.
closer.
then the Dire Avengers will go. I'll move them. Up
Yeah, I
to-
wasn't gonna be like, yeah, just do this one.
Oh,
He would never
man.
do that.
No, not on purpose. The patriarch thing. I was trying to give you your 2 command points back.
Yeah, that was right.
Well, in the end, you shot down my
Alright.
Callimorphus. All over.
Dire Avenger Exarch. He only has 2 attacks. That's terrible.
Well,
With
whatever.
his
you
power
got
glaive.
1 wound to get 3. It's toughness
3's
3.
to hit.
And
He's strength 4.
that's the wound. AP.
2.
He's dead.
Oh, okay.
He had 1 wound left.
And then we're gonna scoot on forward 3 more inches.
Get
'Cause
whatever
we
you
gotta
can get.
everything up the field as fast as we
You're gonna
can.
win, even though the objective's been buried in my side. And you get to leave your side till turn 3.
We're gonna do that guy.
Bring it.
3s and 2s. He kills 3.
Mhm.
Which 3 you gonna pull?
Well, obviously not the ones that let you. Oh wait, yeah, because then he could come through and yeah, it's kind of 6 of 1. No, you know what? I'm gonna do it like this. 1, 2, 3.
He's gonna come around this way.
Yeah, that doesn't really net him much.
And he's gonna come up to here. And he'll swing next on 3s and 2s rerolling 1, so they're dead.
Congratulations,
And
you
I
bully.
don't think I got within 4. Oh, I'm just within 4, but I just moved
That's
the guy
right.
back.
It doesn't matter.
That's happening.
You can tag him all you like. Here, there you go. He tagged him.
Yeah, there's nothing left on the table for Genestealers.
No, hey, I get to hit you with some
You
rock
hit me
shots.
back with the rock saws. Where do you want to go?
Oh, they
this guy's
live.
wounded.
Yeah, I'm gonna pile in.
Yep.
And go all on the wounded guy.
Makes
So 6
sense.
attacks, hitting on 3s.
Dead to the Wraith. Reroll 1s? No?
No,
Boo.
I got rid of the icon in favor of more attacks.
The operator is very biased.
Strength 9. So
Threes?
3s to wound, rerolling 1s. Oh wait, no. Oh,
Get them all.
is there anyone? Okay, I was like, shoot, they're not all closest. So,
Oh, no.
so 3 get through, and now I got to remind myself they might only be 2 damage.
5 have been bomb.
Die.
Make 1.
Well, you're not dead. They're not.
Ooh.
They're not
How
4
much health?
damage.
Oh, what, 8 wounds?
I have 8 left. They start with
Yeah.
9.
Ooh.
He's not dead. I can't remember the. They're -4 2 damage,
Oh, they're only 2.
Okay, so
you're
down
down
to
to 4.
4.
Oh.
and I can't even keep him alive because I don't have any command points to do that.
So it's morale
Oh,
for
no,
you.
the bikes, they can fight you.
Oh, yes.
I'm not going to.
No.
Wait,
Yeah, do it.
nothing happened. No, I'm not going to try to kill you, so I don't care. I know you're supposed to, but I'm just not going to. You can't make me. Okay,
morale?
so morale on these guys. Their leadership 7. They lost 7 guys. So 1 to pass. Failed. And then 1s and 2s. Hey, they're alive. They're going to try to chop that guy down. That's so you get to go first, though, don't you? Then maybe they're going to retreat. Actually, no.
I can win.
Is
How
that it
about
for
the-
morale?
No, there's 3 more potentials.
Oh, right. We got more. 3. No, I can't lose there. On leadership 8, 3 guys.
Okay.
Lost 2 guys, leadership 8. Lost 3 guys, leadership 8.
Gotcha.
So, oh, wait.
They can
No,
fail.
3 guys
They can fail.
on a 6. Oh, no.
Oh, no!
Oh, no.
No,
The
no,
only
one's
guys
just-
on a 1 or 2. He's alive.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay, now the really important roll off. Battle round
moving?
4, Luca. Battle round 4.
I have to win this.
Holy crap, we're getting there, folks.
Nope.
Well, you don't know yet. Okay, but how far does it go? This is also important.
Bum,
6
bum,
inches.
bum, bum.
So Matthew's up to 2 points.
You can still do it though,
I know.
because if you get it to swing back to you,
Like, it's guaranteed mine. I won the game.
not yet. If it swings back 12 inches.
That's true.
You guys could just.
If I win,
No, he's right.
Yeah.
if I in battle round 5, if I
You
win,
get to keep rolling that. I'm gonna go chase it.
yeah, because as long as if I control it in battle round 5, you lose.
Because Matthew gets a second point now.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm at 2
Yeah.
points. So Steve
I
has
have to control
he
it
has
once.
to own it in battle round 5, because you can't own it right now.
Yeah.
It's in your command phase, so you have to get on it and it not leave.
Oh, you also have 2 command points now, Matthew.
Wow. Pardon my
Excitement.
don't careness.
Matt.
All right, so fall back. You know what? They'll stay there. No, because then you get to pile in that or consolidate that way.
Yeah, you just back him up.
Yeah. Deal with me, brah.
But if I whiff, I can't run that way.
If I whiff!
It doesn't matter. It does matter. Yeah. You know what? I'll give you the 3 inches rather than a run.
Package secured. Come on, let's go. I
Okay,
believe-
this guy's going to advance. So 9, so 11.
Yes, a slingshot.
Hey, you could advance faster than that. Stop making stuff up.
Put him back more.
No,
Put him back more.
no, you're going to work for it.
You're overthinking, man. It's.
I'm not overthinking. I'm doing exactly what I should do, which is just block, block, block.
Yeah, I know. You're right.
Okay, so this thing can go anywhere. Okay, we'll advance those shotguns. I can't do any damage to you, that matters. So I'm just going to advance everything. The bikes advance 22 inches.
Wow.
So they're going to hide in the back, that last turn re-grab.
You just grab it on the last turn of the game.
Sniper guy, we'll throw an advance on him as well. Because it doesn't matter if I'm on it anymore. It just matters if you're not.
You just want to be there in his command phase. Yeah.
Well, but it's going to move
Yeah.
2d6 inches.
Well, you're just gonna hope you win the roll. So put him wherever you think you're gonna, like within 7, like an average roll or whatever.
Yeah, so he's going to go 20, I don't know, 19 inches, whatever. Wherever.
Hey, shut up, Luca.
Actually, you know what? I'm going to use him. There. He's going right there. There.
Steve tried playing good, says Jonathan Kelly. Got you so good.
Acolyte hybrids right there are going to advance. So that's 6. So that's 14 inches. And this thing is not, you can't just go straight through it. Oh, you know what I should have done with them? Shoot, can I take back their move? I don't care about the 14. It doesn't
go
change
ahead.
anything.
Like, we don't have to roll any more dice, Matt.
I know, I'm just putting the stuff there. We'll show that, and then we'll just roll this. And then these guys move 14, and it doesn't really matter. They'll just make sure to block this way. Okay, there. I want to see what these two guys do, though. So
Sure.
choose one to swing first with.
This one.
Okay. Because one guy could kill him.
No, this one.
The one that's hurt. He hits on what?
3s.
Ha!
Oh, well.
He killed one.
You actually keep them in there.
This one.
Well, no, it's my
Oh, yeah,
turn.
you're right.
No, he's right.
Ooh, it'd be helpful if you killed me right now.
I don't care. Freeze to wound.
Yeah.
Reroll once. 2 wounds, -4.
5 up in bone.
I killed him!
He dies. Does he explode?
I don't think he'd de-explode. But no, it's good. It's good. It's
Why
good.
is
it's
that good?
Because you cleared the way for this guy to pile in 3. He swings. No, why am I rolling that? There, he's dead.
So, what does that do?
I need to get 3 inches this way. I need to get faster up the field.
Oh.
Now, actually, this doesn't matter because we don't even have to do my turn.
No, because here's what happens in your turn. Definitely dead. Definitely dead. But I stopped, and like this guy's like here, and then he consolidated, right?
This is
And then,
Steve's
like,
quick turn.
And then he like comes around here to make sure if that somehow flies over there.
He
These
also
guys are
gets a
dead,
command point.
and then you consolidate forward after you charge them. So they're
Well,
like,
no. So hold on. They're the ones that move far.
yeah, but you were blocked.
No, I could have killed them in the psychic phase and then moved in the psychic phase. And you moved everything. Don't
Sure.
worry about
Let's
it.
say,
Don't
let's
worry
say
about it.
you smote them to death, and now
Don't
you're
worry
up
about it.
here.
Don't worry about it. It's not a big deal.
It doesn't matter because it just depends where this thing goes.
No, this run.
Where's he
Nah,
gonna
it's not
run?
gonna make a
Oh, because
difference.
he's gonna go around. So
Yeah.
he runs, and he gets to like.
Don't worry
right
about
here.
it. Okay, all right. We have to roll off for who's getting the.
Yeah.
the-
Turn 5. See where that objective is. All that matters. Can
Yeah.
those bikes drive off with it? A
Nope.
3?
Can't win
It's a
one.
3. It's
Can't
a
win
3.
one. That's all that mattered.
Okay, so I win the game on a 4+.
Yeah. Well.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, because even it moves minimum 2 inches.
Yeah.
I win the game on a 4+. Don't you love when all your hard work and effort comes down to?
I didn't win any of those, eh?
I win again.
You won
did
one.
win
one.
You won one.
Yeah.
So if you hadn't won that one, that would be further back, and you would have lose right now probably.
Yep.
Okay, I win the game on a 4+. Let's move that 3. Here we go. Drum roll, everybody!
Genestealers, 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 Genestealers. Come on, come on. Sorry.
It moves 5 inches.
Whee! Where is it? It's over there. Whee!
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Matthew, Genestealers can play? I just lost.
And then you'd wipe out the rest of them. Table me.
So Matthew, at the end of the game you get 2 points?
Yeah, but I don't control it.
Yeah.
So I win 2-0. What a dumb scenario.
Well, Matt, it would actually be a tie game because at the end of the
Yeah.
game, Steve would have it for 2 points.
Oh, it's a tie game!
I told you to keep that jackal there, dude.
Well, what did I do? What would I do?
You would have got a point.
No, he's gonna put
Well,
it
he would have been dead. He would have been dead. You're right.
Yeah, he would've killed him.
Yeah, he'd be dead.
Thank you.
Tie game.
Tie game.
Tie game.
Oh, so unsatisfying.
Good
Oh, good game, sir. Stick around if you're here live. We're gonna do a post game. It'll be a quick one, but we'll do one. You want to wrap it up? I'm proud.
Yes, don't forget if you want to watch the post-game show. If you want to watch the post-game show and you're not watching it live, you need to be a Silver Vault member. We'll post it the following Monday. Or you can be a paid YouTube subscriber at the MiniWarGamer level or higher. So let's check that out. Please support us so that we can do more of these. And big thank you to, of course, to all of our current supporters.
Yes.
But let's jump into the
We'll
post-game
be
show.
right back.
Yeah, we'll be right back.